roasted chicken, and more. There's a big variety of delicious side dishes. Beefilla uses quality ingredients from homemade recipes, and they purchase top-of-the-quality food products from their vendors to bring you the absolute best tasting of foods. Beefilla's great service and quality are waiting for you, but you won't be waiting long because it's always hot and fresh. Visit beefilla.com. Beefilla's 3 locations offer much more than their signature Italian beef. Try the Italian sausage, roasted chicken, and more. There's a big variety of delicious side dishes. Beefilla uses quality ingredients from homemade recipes, and they purchase top-of-the-quality food products from their vendors to bring you the absolute best tasting of foods. Beefilla's great service and quality are waiting for you, but you won't be waiting long because it's always hot and fresh. Visit beefilla.com. All right, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Yes, it's hump day. It's the middle of the week. Hopefully everyone's been having a good week so far. We are halfway through. Yes, we're halfway through the week here, so that's pretty exciting. Something to be grateful for. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. Definitely chillier outside today for sure. I am wearing layers today. Very comfortable, so that's good. Always good to make sure to be prepared for the weather and temperatures. We are here on a Wednesday, beautiful sunny day outside today. We're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We serve the Fox River Valley here. This is WRMN. It's what you're listening to, WRMN AM 1410. And we are the voice of the Valley, talk of the town. Hopefully you are joining us in today. If you'd like to join in the conversation, you can feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel and or also like the video, you can feel free to do that. Keep you up to date with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and, of course, also with WRMN. Taking a look at temperatures right now, we're at 43 degrees, definitely crisp fall air today. We do see a high of 57 degrees, so a little bit chillier out again today. Now, we, like I've been saying here throughout this week, we are predicting to be seeing a little bit more temperatures rising slightly here and then into next week, then start to go down again. So we are going to be seeing a little bit of a rise and then, of course, a little bit of a downfall when it comes to temperatures. So today we do see a high of 57 degrees. We do see it dropping down to a low of 31 degrees as we get into tonight. So tonight's going to be low of 31. It is predicted to be nice and sunny throughout the whole day today and nice and clear as we get into Wednesday night tonight, low of 31. So a chilly night. Thursday tomorrow, we do see the temperatures going up to a high of 65 degrees. So by the time we get into the afternoon time, we'll be in the 60s. Pretty nice temperature. I do like it being in the 60s too. Even like 70 degrees is nice as well, even during the fall time, because there is still a little bit of the crisp air that's there too. So we see here for Thursday tomorrow, a high of 65 degrees, nice and sunny throughout the whole day. We do see it dropping down to a low of 37 degrees as we get into Thursday night. Clear skies. Friday rolls around. As we get closer to the weekend, we are going to be seeing a high of 70 degrees. High of 70, mainly kind of staying in the 60s, 50s in the early morning, of course, and even before that too, lower temperatures. And for the nighttime, we do see a low of 39 degrees. But throughout the majority of the day of the awake hours, so to say, is going to be in the 50s and the 60s, with a high peak of about 70 degrees once we get around 4 o'clock or so. Dropping down to a low of 39 degrees for Friday night, nice and clear. Saturday rolls around. It's the big, exciting weekend for Nightmare on Chicago Street. We are so excited about this. If you are familiar, of course, Nightmare on Chicago Street has been around for, pardon me, I believe since 2011, I think. But anywho, they've been around for a while, not too long, but a while. And of course, they're very popular here within the downtown Elgin area. But there are people that come from all over to enjoy Nightmare on Chicago Street. And how cool is it that our radio station is right in the downtown area where the entrance is? So we're going to be there broadcasting. We'd love to have, of course, anyone from anyone want to come along and do an interview with us. Feel free to. We've got time slots open. We're going to be broadcasting live from 5 to 7. Then we're going to be having from 7 to 9 on Saturday. It'll be Court Stevens. So CD Showcase with Court Stevens from 7 to 9. And then really from after that, we also have time slots open too. If you want to come on the air a little bit later in the night, because Nightmare's still going to be going on until 11 o'clock, we'll be here. We'll be here. If you're interested in joining us on air, feel free, of course, to do that. Should be fun. So that'll be coming up on Saturday. We're very much so looking forward to that. And they're already getting set up here. They've already done such a phenomenal job already getting set up here in downtown. I don't know if you can see it on the street cam here. You probably, well, you can see a little bit here if you're watching on YouTube, but they've already got some of those garbage cans set up. Actually, they're not even garbage cans, I should say. They're actually, well, are they garbage cans? Well, they're like, you know, the tin cans that have like the, I don't know what it's supposed to be, the, like the zombie guts and like the, I don't know, monster blood or some type of some type of thing in there. I don't know. But they usually have that. They have some displays up here. They have some cobwebs over on East Chicago Street, which is beautiful. Almost have like a maze of cobwebs over there too. So the city of Elgin has been working endlessly, very hard on getting everything set up. So it's definitely something very exciting, and they've been working very hard. And this is definitely a fun celebration to enjoy, a big event for sure that you don't want to miss out on. Continuing on here with the weather, as I sidetracked a little bit here. So for Saturday, when it is Nightmare on Chicago Street, we're going to be seeing a high of 72 degrees. So it's from 6 to 11. So let's say around 6 o'clock, it's supposed to be about, 4 o'clock is predicted to be 70 degrees. 7 o'clock is supposed to be 58. So we can kind of round there a little bit, about 64, I would say. Yeah, about 64 degrees, roughly so, around the time that it starts. And then it does drop here for Saturday night. We're seeing a low of 44 degrees, but it's supposed to, it's not going to be that bad. Sometimes in the past, it's been very windy. It's been very cold, but not this time. This time it's going to be chilly, but not too bad, especially when we have a lot of people around. Definitely with body temperatures, it kind of warms up a little bit. So that's going to be nice. And we are going to be seeing a lower wind speed. So it's predicted to not be as windy. I think last year was quite windy out. Or maybe it was the year before. One of those. But that's coming up for Saturday. Very much so looking forward to that. Sunday rolls around, the day after. Definitely a time to just kind of kick back, relax after the long, hard partying. That'll be a high of 75 degrees, so a nice day outside. Nice and sunny with a low of 46. We see for next week, Monday, high of 75, low of 50, predicted to be mostly sunny in the morning and afternoon. Early afternoon, partly cloudy into the evening and night, dropping down to only a low of 50 degrees as we get into Monday. Next Tuesday here is predicted to be pretty much partly cloudy throughout the whole day. High of 71, dropping down to a low of 48 degrees as we get into Tuesday night. And then next Wednesday here, we drop it to a low of 62, a high of 62 with a low of 43, predicted to be partly cloudy throughout the day and then clear with periodic clouds into Wednesday night. So we're going to be seeing these temperatures rise very slightly here and then dropping down very slightly as well too. Pretty much nice and sunny throughout the rest of this week. So absolutely beautiful weather. And that's something, of course, to look forward to. You love the beautiful weather, of course. We've got, of course, here also the inspirational stories, fun and amazing stories brought to you by sunnyskies.com. Sunnyskies.com. Always something interesting, something fun. This is the sunnyskies.com. So it's kind of all good news to listen to and to watch. And they've got a lot of good things here. So, of course, you can feel free to check out a lot of good information. This is one, this was posted, and I know it's a little early for Christmas caroling, but this one is titled Christmas Caroling. Posted on October 14th. It's a very short story here, but just something a little sweet. And this was posted by an anonymous user a couple days ago. So again, Sorry for those of you who are in the Halloween season and you have to hear about this Christmas story, but and I love the Halloween season, as you know, but this one is titled Christmas Caroling. So this user wrote, "We started going Christmas caroling every December sophomore year. I always remember this elderly woman. It was her first Christmas since her husband had passed. She invited us in and gave us some hot apple cider." Ah, delicious. We chatted about her life, our lives, and the many vintage Christmas decorations she had around the house. Oh, that's cool. We stayed for about 30 minutes. She told us that we must have been real life Christmas angels as she was starting to feel very lonely with the holidays approaching. We made sure to swing by her house every year from that point on. Ah, sweet. So a nice little sweet story there to kind of start off your morning here. That's on sunnyskies.com. This and more, of course, can be found on sunnyskies.com under inspirational stories, fun and amazing stories, and also some good news. The time is 10:16. We're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll talk more here. I'll also bring up the Nightmare on Chicago Street page. And then what I also want to do is I kind of want to go off from what we went off yesterday towards the later part of the 12 o'clock hour, where on exploreelginarea.com, they actually do have a list of the different places that are going to be open during Nightmare on Chicago Street, and even maybe some extra special spooky treats and specials that they're going to be having. So I want to read through that again, and then there were a couple other places that I wanted to talk about too that I didn't have time to yesterday. So I want to bring that up here in the near future, probably into the next 30 minutes or so. So stay tuned for that. You're listening to WRMN, taking you out to lunch.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Twin Zeros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. Twin Zeros restaurant in Harwood Heights not only serves traditional gyros, but also has chicken gyro sandwiches. Twin Zeros also serves a variety of sandwiches ranging from cheeseburgers and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Italian beef, Italian sausage, and combo sandwiches. To ethnic favorites such as Slovakia and Grecian chicken. Slovakia is shish kebabs, specifically chicken or pork shish kebabs, grilled to perfection, served on a warm pita with tomatoes, onions, and our homemade tzatziki sauce. You can also enjoy barbecue ribs served every day. Twins is open 7 days a week and also delivers locally. Located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. That's twinzeros.com. Summer Lake House offers the ultimate waterfront family dining experience, complete with rustic summer-inspired decor and a menu that highlights simple, handcrafted dishes prepared with locally sourced ingredients. The Wisconsin-inspired Summer Lake House, where you can enjoy a laid-back, family-friendly vibe with delicious modern American cuisine and handcrafted cocktails. Don't just go out to eat, go outside to eat. Summer Lake House on Lake Delton.
Adrenaline Monkey is located inside the Life Zone 360 building on Route 72 in West Dundee. Release your inner wild child at Adrenaline Monkey. It's the area's highest octane indoor adventure center. Perfect for the whole family too. Adventurers of all ages can try Ninja Warrior obstacles, rock climbing, vertical adventures, and aerial course. Adrenaline Monkey can also host your organization's team building programs. Half-day and full-day sessions are available. Visit adrenalinemonkeyfun.com/WD.
Bender Dental Care, located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Bender Dental wants everyone to be informed, appreciated, and cared for at all times. To prove it, they now offer a new patient exam for just $29. That includes consult, x-ray, exam, and cleaning. Let Bender Dental help you have healthy teeth and gums for a lifetime. Located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Visit benderdentalcare.com.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying the show so far. If you are interested, of course, in listening to us, we are AM 1410 on the dial, the home dial there, AM 1410. You can also, of course, listen to us through the app, which is available for download on Google Play for Samsung and also on the App Store for iOS users. You can also listen live directly through our website, WRMN1410.com. Don't forget, of course, we are also on YouTube streaming live here. So if you would like to participate and watch us live on YouTube.com, we're at WRMN Radio. If you'd like to subscribe to us, like the video, feel free to do that, keeping you up to date with what's happening here on WRMN. And of course, also things that are happening within the Fox River Valley, keeping you up to date, a local source of news, entertainment, and a whole lot more. We're bringing you great content here, and we appreciate everyone, of course, for being a part of it with us as well, too. By the community, for the community, of course, your radio station, WRMN AM 1410, celebrating 75 years of community broadcasting. And we also want to thank the Downtown Neighborhood Association. DowntownElgin.com did post the Nightmare on Chicago Street, Downtown Elgin Nightmare Specials. And it is in alphabetical order, so if you look towards the W section, you will see us. Yes, it has been posted on here. So we have here WRMN AM 1410. Oh my goodness, there we go. And it does show our location here too. It's a little bit larger on the screen. I'm trying to show it to you, but it does say here that we are going to be broadcasting live at Nightmare on Chicago Street, as well as inviting attendees to do interviews. That is from, so it does say 5 to 9 p.m. So we are going to be on here from 5 to 7, and then it's going to be Court Stevens from 7 to 9. And then we might maybe have a little extra time afterwards too. But thank you so much for them for posting that information. You can find this at downtownelgin.com/nightmare is where you can find that information. It does have our posting here on our broadcast that we are going to be broadcasting live. So it's definitely going to be a good time. And of course, if you're not able to go to Nightmare, this will give you kind of an opportunity to see a little bit of about it live there too. Of course, lots of other videos will also be posted on the Nightmare on Chicago Street main Facebook page as well too. So if you would like to take a look at that, feel free to do so. I mean, they've got some great things to prepare for. They say here too, posted 14 hours ago, prepare to be mesmerized by the twisted, talented performers of Cirque du Freak. At this year's Nightmare on Chicago Street, they are daring entertainers that push the limits of reality, leaving you gasping and wondering what's real. So they've got some pretty cool performers there, some even creepy too, a cool creepy, I do say so. So they also did post here, of course, the Downtown Elgin Nightmare Specials. We are featured on there as well too, so feel free to check that out. But I do want to go through and tell you, and even show you too, because it'll be up on the screen here on YouTube, what is going to be open, what places are going to be open during Nightmare and their specials. So let's take a look here. And the zoom is a little bit more zoomed up. There we go. That's a little bit better, zooming up that way. So we're going to start off here with After Set. We'll go alphabetically here. So this is these are all the Downtown Elgin Nightmare specials, places that are going to be open during Nightmare. That'll be coming up on Saturday. So we've got After Set at 158 Symphony Way. After Hours Zombie Bash will be featured there with DJ Dracula playing your favorite dance music with drink specials from 10:30 p.m. to 4 a.m. Yes, till 4 a.m. We've got Al's Cafe also on the list here at 43 DuPage Court. They're going to be having some food specials, including their $10 Bloody Brains, their giant meatballs, Toxic Tea, Zombie Juice drink specials from 5 p.m. until 11. Be Unique Latin Kitchen at 74 South Grove Avenue is going to be having their Dance All Night with DJ Dre and a devilishly delicious menu, plus eerie drink specials from 12 p.m. to 1 a.m. as well here too. The Belle Am, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly here, Beauty Company at 176 East Chicago Street is passing out coupons for haircuts. So they're going to be passing out those coupons for haircuts from 6 to 8 p.m. Sounds like a good time to get all stylish and ready to go for the rest of the year there. We've got here Blue Box, which is also at 176 East Chicago Street. So they're on the left side. They're going to be having sandwich and soup combos, lattes, drip coffee, which is very good. I've had it before, and cold brew specials, also very delicious. That'll be from 6 to 11. So maybe I'll have to stop there. Actually, I usually do every year stop at Blue Box and get something to drink. So, because they always have very good coffee as well. Actually, I've gone back and forth because the Dream Lounge also does have great coffees at Viator. Danny's on Douglas at 231 Douglas Avenue is going to be having an after party where you can stay for the costume contest and dance the night away with David DJ X2 starting at 10 p.m. going until 2 a.m. So it is definitely party central here in downtown Elgin. Dream Hall at 51 South Grove Avenue is having, of course, a couple places open, including Lounge 51 and Viator Coffee Company. At Viator Coffee, they're going to be serving lattes, drip coffee, and cold brews from 6 till 11. You've got Lounge 51, sip on some pumpkin beer buckets and Nightmare specialty drinks, all while dancing the night away as a DJ spins tunes from 6 to 11 p.m. Eaton's Redwood Inn at 118 West Chicago Street is going to be having their $6 Bloody Mary available just outside the safe zone. That's going to be going on until 1 a.m. Elgin Public House at 219 East Chicago Street. You can enjoy their late night menu, blood bag cocktails, and syringe shots from 6 p.m. until 2 a.m. So that should also be fun too. At 23 South Spring Street is Elgin Vintage. You can summon your perfect vintage find to haunt your wardrobe. That'll be from 6 p.m. to 11. Al Patio of Elgin at 64 South Grove Avenue. You can join them for their after party and DJ with food specials, a black margarita drink special. That'll be starting at 5 p.m. going on until 12 a.m. in the morning. Goose's Natural Juices, also a great place to go to. I've been to before at 19 Ziegler Court. You can get one or more of these Zombie Cures smoothies. Goose's Colada, Bloody Mango, Purple People Eater, and Sea Monster from 9 a.m. until 11 p.m. is when that'll be. If you head on over to the Jimmy John's at 50 South Grove Avenue, Suite B, they're going to be open from 6 to 11. And of course, you can get some freaky fast eats with them too. Kubo Sushi and Sake Lounge at 70 South Grove Avenue. Elgin's largest, spookiest drinks for only $15. So you can get some big spooky drinks there. Sink your teeth into eerie food specials and their specialty roll, Crab Hitat. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, for Inhumanity. I see. Habitat for Humanity, which is next there too. So Crabitat for Inhumanity. I like that. That's from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. I was like, huh? That's what it is. Okay, I made sense now. Martini Room at 161 East Chicago Street. Definitely a hot spot for sure. Live music from DJ Bren with special drinks, Bloody Eye Martini, Undead Elixir, Z Jello Shots, Zombie Margarita, Antidote Syringes, and Virus Syringes from 5 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. The Owls Athletic Club at 214 East Chicago Street, number 1. Or Suite 1 is going to be having hot dogs, Italian beef, pizza, and walking tacos, and apple pie shots. That sounds pretty delectable, pretty good. That's going until 2 a.m. We've got the Rediscover Records at 9 South Spring Street. You can find your next favorite record from 6 to 11. Shawarma Stop here at 13 Douglas Avenue. Going to be having their food and drinks from 5 to 12. You got the Side Street Studio Arts. They have their Something Wicked art exhibit, costume contest sign-up area, and they're also going to be having their Made Art Supply shop as well. Steeping Clay is going to be having their specialty tea drinks, cinnamon orange spice, and other fall tea flavors. And then there's also Sugar and Rhyme is going to be open. They're going to be having some artwork for sale from 6 to 11. Udinami, delicious hot ramen, Japanese plates, and more from 6 to 11. Burns Tavern is going to be having some circus-themed fun from 5 to 3 a.m. And Whatnots and Whimsies, having some good stuff. Tarot card reading featured there too. That's from 5 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. And of course, we're going to be broadcasting live. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Linzess. A court date has been set for 21-year-old Anderson A. Contreras, who faces a first-degree murder charge stemming from a stabbing that occurred on Saturday in Elgin. Contreras, currently being held at the Kane County Jail, is set to make a court appearance on October 24th. The Kane County Treatment Alternative Court, a crucial component of the 16th Judicial Court's Mental Health Court in Illinois, has received a fresh 3-year certification. The endorsement comes after a meticulous assessment by judicial advisors and the Illinois Court's Administrative Office. An Oswego man, 83-year-old Alan A. Taft, has been sentenced to 21 years in prison after being convicted of predatory criminal sexual abuse of a child and aggravated criminal sexual abuse. These charges stem from a case involving a family member who reported enduring 6 years of abuse starting at the age of 6 years old. Taft was arrested in February of 2023. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bears are on the bye this week. They return to action a week from this Sunday at Washington against the Commanders. Chicago's 4-2. They've won 3 straight. Roster move on Tuesday for the Bears. They added 2 players to the practice squad, signing Jake McQuaid and Jamreet Chroma. They released Travis Bell. NHL Tuesday night, the Blackhawks fell 3-1 at Calgary. The Flames are off to a 4-0 start, while the Hawks dropped to 1-2-1. Peter Mrazek made 23 saves in the loss. Nick Foligno scored Chicago's only goal. That wraps up a 4-game season-opening road trip. The Hawks open the home half of the schedule this Thursday night against the San Jose Sharks. A pair of Cubs have been named Gold Glove finalists, Ian Happ and Dansby Swanson. White Sox infielder Nicky Lopez is a finalist for a Gold Glove. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We hope you are enjoying your morning so far. Again, a beautiful sunny day outside. Quite busy happening here in downtown Elgin, as of course people are getting ready for Nightmare on Chicago Street as well here too. Now, They have been posted already here, some signs along here on where the roads are going to be closed, where there's not going to be any parking, of course, so that they can set up and get ready. If you would like to take a look at that information even further, you can find it on their Facebook page. So you can actually find it on the Facebook page for Nightmare on Chicago Street. Also, Elgin Police Department did also post it as well too. So thank you to them for doing that. They do have a list of where the road closures will be, where rideshare / shuttles only are going to be. Also a list of where the public parking will be, and also reserved parking. So it does show the following streets that'll be closed to monitor vehicles. That'll be beginning at 8 a.m. on Friday, October 18th. And to pedestrians starting at 8 a.m. Saturday, October 19th. So you're going to be seeing these closed. So we have here Chicago Street from Riverside Drive to Villa Street will be closed. Division Street from Center Street to Spring Street, as well as Grove Avenue. Spring Street to Page Street, Highland Avenue, Fulton Street, and then the alley from Chicago Street to Highland Avenue. Now, there is parking available in designated areas and on public streets. On Saturday between 4:30 p.m. and 12:30 a.m., shuttle services will be provided from and to Elgin High School, which is at 1200 Maroon Drive, as well as Larkin High School. At 1475 Larkin Avenue. Rideshares may use the post office roundabout during this time. The roads are expected to reopen on Sunday evening, October 20th. Also listed here too are some reminders as well too. So attendees are encouraged to use free public parking available in the downtown area. If you leave the event, there will be no re-entry. So it's important to note that as well. It does, of course, also list the items that are not allowed. So weapon props, strollers, animals, except for guide animals, and bags or purses larger than 10 by 6 by 2. If you have any other additional questions, you can check out nightmareonchicagostreet.com. They do have contact information there too. So thank you to the Elgin Police Department for posting this information. You can also check out other things here too. They did post. I know Marky B did announce this already here. If you're planning to attend, stay safe from the wandering zombies by quickly entering safe zones at one of the 4 entry gates located on North Grove Avenue, Douglas Avenue, which will be right in front here, Spring Street, and also Riverside Drive. So they do have that also posted as well there too. So you'll be able to find that information. So we're going to be right around right there. So should be a good time. Looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. Again, lots of things going on here coming up on Saturday for Nightmare on Chicago Street. So it's important, of course, to stay safe as well. It's a very safe event to go to. The Elgin Police Department always does a phenomenal job making sure that people are safe. And there's never really been problems. It's always been a very safe event to go to. So definitely recommend it if you've never been before. It is a ghoulishly fun time. It's so much fun, so much to do. They have so many different happenings. I mean, I could do a whole 2 hours just talking about all the things that are happening. If you do want to take a look at everything that's going to be coming up, you can visit their website, Nightmare on Chicago Street. The Thunderdome is also something very popular too. You can find some awesome performers there too. You can step into the chaos of the Thunderdome stage at this year's Nightmare on Chicago Street and meet some of the fearless artists ready to shake your soul to its core, featuring Anti-Heroine, as well as Cindy Vicious, Sally Marvel, and more. The lineup going to be fantastic if you want to check that out. That has been posted onto their Facebook page. So lots of things coming up here, of course, as well, too. Now, you can also take a look at the schedule. Now, on their main website, nightmareonchicagostreet.com, their schedule is listed. What time is that, the schedule there, that you can take a look at? So they do have the list of who's going to be performing on the main stage, so you can view that information there too. The Plaza stage also does have a list of different artists that are going to be performing. They also do have a DJ stage, which has a nice lineup there too. They're also going to be having their costume contest information. Contestants are encouraged to register as soon as they enter the safe zone from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Registration ends promptly at 7:30 p.m. Finalists will be contacted by text message or email at 7:45 p.m. if they are selected as a finalists. And then the lists of finalists will be posted to the Nightmare on Chicago Street Facebook page and on a sign in the window at Side Street Studio Arts. They do say to check the sign if you are not carrying your phone. More information is found on their schedule section of their Nightmare on Chicago Street main website. So feel free to check that out. And of course, they also do have listed, and I already did go through them here too, is the Nightmare on Chicago Street different specials. They do have, of course, the tickets. You can find the event maps and parking, the Saturday schedule as well, which you can find. And then also the preview night, which is already coming up in 2 days. So they have a sneak peek for the Friday Frights. If you want to check out more information on that, that is posted also now onto their main website. And folks, it's exciting. We're 3 days away from it. Yes, yes, yes. If you want to check out more information on that, feel free to check out their website, nightmareonchicagostreet.com. They have a good list of a lot of awesome sponsors also this year too. So very, very nice. Again, that's nightmareonchicagostreet.com. Feel free to check it out. If you do like to read the Fox Valley Magazine issues, they also do have information in the issues as well, too. So for the October 2024 issue of foxvalleymagazine.com, the cover is centered around Nightmare on Chicago Street. So they do have that picture there, too, which is pretty cool. So you can look in the Fox Valley Magazine issue for 2024. If you scroll by, you'll be able to find lots of fun things to do. I'm going to try to pull up the page here so you can see it on YouTube, Nightmare on Chicago Street. So that is on, that's on one of their pages here, featured. Oh my goodness me. Okay, let me go back. There we go, zooming up. So that is featured on their page. It is page 59 or 58. Page 58 is when it starts. So they do have that information there too. Some awesome pictures from the previous years. And don't forget, you still have a chance also to find these at local areas in downtown Elgin. That is a piece of the puzzle for their poster. It's one of 6 I've got here. I've already got maybe like, this is probably the 3rd or 4th one out of the 6. So definitely scope that out, find that within the area. And you can use the QR code on the back to, of course, get tickets. Awesome, awesome. Going to be a lot of fun, so you don't want to miss out, of course, on that. Again, we are WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Again, if you want to take a look at our website, WRMN1410.com is the website to go to. Now, of course, on the subject of Halloween here, too, there also are 2 events that were recently posted onto foxvalleymagazine.com, and they involve haunted houses. One of them being here, the Basement of the Dead haunted house, and the second one, which we're very familiar with, you might be familiar with it too, Evil Intentions, a very spooky one. So this was posted earlier today by Fox Valley Magazine. If you want to take a look at information on when they're going to be open, and of course, general information about them too. So located in downtown Aurora, Basement of the Dead haunted house is rated the #1 scariest haunted house in Chicago and the world by BuzzFeed. And also here, haunted house, #1 haunted house in Chicago by Haunted House Chicago, #1 haunted house by Haunt World, best haunted houses in Chicago Tribune by the Chicago Tribune, and also top haunted houses in the U.S. By USA Today, and more too. Top 13 and with 13th floor haunted houses, haunted house by Chicago in America. So they're quite the deal. So they offer the horror and thrills that await you. It's not your average haunted house attraction. It's a nightmare to come to life for sure. Basement of the Dead features 2 distinct attractions that promise to leave you trembling with fear. First, enter the Basement of the Dead, where you're going to be navigating through or be navigated through the twisted corridors of an abandoned underground laboratory. Yes, your heart will race as you encounter terrifying creatures lurking in the shadows, but don't let your guard down, as you'll need to stay alert to make it out alive, they say. So this is pretty cool. If you want to check out tickets, you can find them on their website, basementofthedead.com. You can get their tickets there too. Feel free to check that out. Definitely spooky for sure. If you want to check out just in general information on their ticket pricing and more, that can be found on their main website. So feel free to check that out. And ticket prices increase closer to the event dates. So I want to keep that in mind too for them. And then the second place here, too, that's featured on foxvalleymagazine.com is Evil Intentions Haunted House, which is definitely also another spooky one as well, too. Here, evil takes on a life of its own. It definitely lurks in the darkness. They've got some creepy pictures on there, too. Tickets are available on their website every Sunday through Thursday. Every Sunday and Thursday this season, you're going to save $6.66. I see what they did there on your tickets when you purchase online. No code is necessary. They're located in Maple Park. That's at 45W050 Beath Road in Maple Park. So if you want to check out more information on that, get their tickets, you can go onto their website. So they've got some quite creepy pictures there too. If you want to check out all that information, it is posted on there. I can't remember if I did say the location of the Basement of the Dead. I apologize about that. Let me see if I can find that location. This is, my goodness, why am I not seeing it here? Basement of the Dead Haunted House. I did say it, Aurora, at 42 West New York Street in Aurora is where they are located. So fun stuff coming up here. It is the spooky season. Yes, yes, yes. Stay tuned for more here in just a bit. We'll continue on. We'll take a quick timeout, and then we'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, serving the local community here as well as the Fox River Valley. And we'll be back with more, taking you out to lunch.
Beef Villa is a family-owned restaurant that has been in business for over 50 years. With homemade recipes made with quality ingredients, Beef Villa's great service and quality is served hot and fast. For the menu, catering locations, or for an application to join the Beef Villa team, visit beefvilla.com. Saturdays mean cruise nights, weather permitting, on Spring Street in South Elgin. Visit beefvilla.com. Take a historic walk through the home of America's greatest showman, Al Ringling. Located in Baraboo, Wisconsin, you can view the grand opulence on a guided tour, now hourly starting 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Weekday tours begin on the veranda and on the weekends in the tap room of the Al Ringling Brewery. Behind the mansion, kick back and try a flight of craft beers and dine at this family-friendly stop. Visit alringlingmansion.com for more information.
Roll into Bolero in Algonquin or Roselle and wake up with a story to tell. Bolero is bowling, gaming, dining, and nightlife with a twist. Score a sweet deal every day of the week and save big by checking out the daily deals online. Team up with your friends and hit the lanes by forming your own social club. Clubs offer lively competition and laid-back fun for everyone. From beginners to pros, make new friends, bowl, and hang out at a happening place. Visit Bolero.com.
Overtime. You want to work less of it, so you need your crop protection to work more of it. When you add Taparan or Last Chance Pro adjuvants from CHS, they will. Designed for maximum efficacy, Last Chance Pro improves the uptake and translocation of herbicides, while Taparan helps activate herbicides for better performance against tough-to-control weeds. Ask your local CHS retailer how Taparan and Last Chance Pro adjuvants can put your crop protection to work.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit, or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400 and a real person will answer the phone. American Eagle Bank, a place where you matter.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the town. If you want to take a look at our website, WRMN1410.com. You can also watch us live on YouTube.com at WRMN Radio. Feel free to be part of the conversation. Comment live on YouTube.com at WRMN. So there you go. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's the middle of the week. It's hump day. We're halfway through the week. That's pretty exciting before we approach our weekend, our fun-filled weekend with, of course, Nightmare on Chicago Street. Now, if you're unable to attend or you want to check out some other local events that are happening within the Fox River Valley area, I'll bring to your attention some, of course, the local libraries and some of the fun stuff that they're going to be doing. I'll try to relate it to Halloween things, but if not, of course, there's lots of things also coming up as well that are not Halloween related or fall related that we'll bring up to tell you exactly what's going to be happening. Starting off here, of course, the Kane County Connects, of course, did post, and I know I've been announcing this quite often, kind of sounding like a broken record, but they do have their trick-or-treating hours in Kane County. If you would like to take a look at that list there, they do have it now. So you can find all everywhere where trick-or-treating is going to be from 3 to 7 p.m., Elgin included, Geneva, Gilbert, South Elgin, East Dundee, Carpentersville, with all in that area. Sleepy Hollows from 3 to 8, 4 to 7, Aurora, Burlington, Hampshire, and Sugar Grove. Montgomery is 4:30 to 7:30. Maple Park is 4:30 to 7, and then 4 to 8 would be like Pingree Grove, Elburn, Huntley, and North Aurora. They also do have simple steps for an extra safe Halloween from the National Safety Council. So if you would like to read that as well too. This is actually interesting. When they're on the prowl is the title of this one. Here's a scary statistic. They actually write this here. They say, here's a scary statistic. Children are more than twice as likely to be hit by a car and killed on Halloween than any other day of the year. So lack of visibility because of low lighting and night also play a factor into these incidents. So of course, keep in mind to be aware of your surroundings as always too. Parents, make sure you agree on a specific time that the children should return home. Teach your kids never to enter a stranger's home or car. Responsible adults should be accompanying young children on the neighborhood rounds. If your older children are going alone, plan to review a route acceptable to you. So very important to do that as well too. Of course, taking care, making sure, especially if your kid has maybe like food allergies as well, to make sure that the candy that they're choosing are food allergy, that they're okay for them. Of course, we've heard stories of, the candies being injected and stuff. So just being mindful is very important on that. Making sure that, not to be on your phone when walking in the street and things like that too. Just kind of more so common sense things, for sure. So, safety tips for motorists: watching for children, of course, enter and exit driveways and alleys carefully, and that too. So, there was also something too that said, if you're going out a little bit later at night, maybe even have like some sort of like a shiny tape or something so that people can, like how like bike riders use to bike at night, so you can see that they're bicycling, something like that. So just kind of little things, tidbit things here and there to, of course, keep in mind and to take notice to. So just to help you stay safe and have a fun Halloween. Absolutely. So that's KaneCountyConnects.com is where you can find more information. And also check out different things that are happening locally at libraries here. They posted, Gail Borden Public Library posted by the dailyherald.com. They posted, what a fun list of events. So excited for this Saturday's 15th annual Comic Book Mania. So this is going to be happening Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Comic Book Mania. And that'll be at the Gail Borden Public Library. It's going to be their Mania convention. Now, this is where you're going to be able to meet local artists, writers, and vendors. You can also enjoy special activities throughout the day. They do have a list of the Artist Alley participants. So they're going to be having the DeLorean coming for the Comic Book Mania, Superhero Story Time, Pop Culture Roadshow, as well as a whole lot more too. So if you would like to take a look at that, feel free to view that list. It's on their Facebook page or also on their website, gailborden.info/comic Comic Book Mania. So they've got that coming up there too. If you want to read that Daily Herald Festival coverage, feel free to do that. All Hallows Eve, Civil War encampment, and more. So have a good list of events here brought to you by the Daily Herald. They did post that. So feel free to check that out for yourself if you'd like. Also posted onto their page here as well is a reminder about the Elgin Image Awards. They're going to be live streaming Tuesday, October 29th at 5 p.m. Elgin Image Awards recognizes individuals, businesses, and organizations that have had a positive impact on Elgin. It is an Elgin local area at the Gail Borden Public Library event. They're going to be live streaming. These awards recognize these businesses as well as individuals, of course. They promote the positives of why Elgin is a great place to live, work, learn, do business, get involved, and visit as also well as to enjoy there too. So feel free to check that out. That'll going to be coming up October 29th. They're going to be live streaming that. Some other things, the Fox River Valley Public Library District, that includes the Dundee Library and also the Randall Oaks Library. They do have some fun, spooky events coming up here too. Gardening Can Be Murder, which will be coming up October 21st. A virtual live stream. It's going to be professional author Marta McDowell, who's a writer, gardener, and avid mystery reader. Now, she explores in many ways of which writers have found inspiration in the sinister side of gardening. Of course, talking about Edgar Allan Poe, Wilkie Collins, Agatha Christie, and some of today's top crime fiction authors. There seems to be a theme where, the simple task of gardening can ensure kind of inspiration to, have some interesting, creepy stories of murder. So Gardening Can Be Murder, that's coming up 7 to 8 p.m. Virtual Monday, October 21st. They posted that too. And also check out here as well, Thursday, October 24th at 7 p.m. at the Dundee Library. They're going to be having their horror book club. Their horror book club will be coming up. So you don't want to miss out on that. They're going to be reading a bit about Chasing the Boogeyman by Richard Chismar. So that's going to be a good time as well. They also have other contests as well. They have an online coloring contest that's fun for the kids as well as, well, actually it's for anyone because they're going to be having youth, teen, tween, teen, and adult. The judging will take place the week of October 28th, emailing entries to pr@frvpld.info by the 24th. I mean, they've got a lot of other things here too. I mean, I'm telling you, there's just a lot of events going on here within the area. Spooky Terrarium that you can make Wednesday, October 23rd at the Dundee Library for grades 6 to 12. That's 6:30 to 7:30. You can make a spooky or even a cute Halloween terrarium using fun figurines and accessories to craft a creepy scene in a glass jar. It's definitely time for you to express yourself and let your imagination run wild. And again, there's lots of other things that also have been posted as well too within the local libraries. Fun events to go to when it comes to Halloween. Movie Appreciation Night on Wednesday, October 23rd at the Dundee Library. They're having that too. Watch some of the classics of the Halloween films. Absolutely. Dance parties. I mean, there's so much going on at these local libraries. There's a lot. So feel free to check out all that information at these different local library Facebook pages and websites, keeping you up to date and in the loop with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley. There's lots of fun events to do, especially towards the end of the year. I'd say, I mean, this year's been pretty busy. Lots of good events to go to. So much to do. And only so little time, but we're here to help to promote it here on WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Thanks for listening to WRMN 1410. Don't forget to join us every day for our Comfort Keepers feature. Comfort Keepers is a leading provider of in-home non-medical care for seniors and other adults in need of assistance with daily activities. Again, listen daily at 7:25 a.m. for our Comfort Keepers feature. And thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to WRMN 1410. don't forget to join us every day for our Comfort Keepers feature. Comfort Keepers is a leading provider of in-home non-medical care for seniors and other adults in need of assistance with daily activities. Again, listen daily at 7:25 a.m. for our Comfort Keepers feature. And thanks for listening.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Linzess. Governor J.B. Pritzker is embarking on a strategic trade mission to Japan, aiming to bolster Illinois' economic ties and attract new business ventures. The initiative marks an important step in showcasing Illinois as a prime location for innovation investment, particularly in the burgeoning sectors like clean energy and technology. Former Kane County State's Attorney Joe McMahon is the new chairman of the Metro Board, effective November 1st. McMahon, who joined the board in 2021, will lead the 11-member group responsible for overseeing operations and strategic planning for Metra, a key player in the Chicago metro area's transit system. Nightmare on Chicago Street is happening this Saturday in Elgin. If you're planning to attend, the city of Elgin announcing a shuttle service will be running from Elgin High School to the event beginning at 4:30 p.m. Meanwhile, in terms of street closures, be sure to check out the City of Elgin's social media for a list of street closures for Friday and Saturday. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Go out for Chinese tonight at the China House, 1900 Sycamore Road in DeKalb. Enjoy a platter for two, which includes Shanghai shrimp rolls, beef teriyaki, crab rangoon, spare ribs, as well as chicken wings and shrimp. The China House also offers all Chinese favorites, as well as sushi and hibachi, plus American food and ice cream. Try seafood, beef, chicken, sushi, and more from their most popular buffet items. Let China House tempt your taste buds. Call 815-748-0032.
B-Lux Bar and Grill, Wisconsin Dells, is the quintessential American grill and bar, with refined rustic cuisine and award-winning libations. Their honest, feel-good food menu is complemented by a beer list to satisfy every taste. Classic cocktails and our signature shakes, rich and creamy with a splash of boozy goodness just to shake things up a little bit. B-Lux Grill and Bar, classic American cuisine with a contemporary twist.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. NHL Tuesday night, the Blackhawks fell 3-1 at Calgary. The Flames are off to a 4-0 start, while the Hawks dropped to 1-2-1. Peter Mrazek made 23 saves in the loss. Nick Foligno scored Chicago's only goal. That wraps up a 4-game season-opening road trip. The Hawks open the home half of the schedule this Thursday night against the San Jose Sharks. A pair of Cubs have been named Gold Glove finalists, Ian Happ and Dansby Swanson. White Sox infielder Nicky Lopez is a finalist for a Gold Glove. The Bears are on the bye this week. They return to action a week from this Sunday at Washington against the Commanders. Chicago's 4-2. They've won 3 straight. Roster move on Tuesday for the Bears. They added 2 players to the practice squad, signing Jake McQuaid and Jamreet Chroma. They released Travis Bell. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowes.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410. We hope you are enjoying the morning so far. Maybe you've got a nice cup of coffee in hand. Maybe you've got a nice hot cup of tea. Yesterday, we did go into a little detail on some great places to get some good tea that you can go to. Here in downtown Elgin, we've got, actually pretty much right next door at 8 Douglas, we've got Steep and Clay. We talked a little bit about them too and all the cool teas that you can get there too. There's also some great pottery as well. So maybe you've got your hot cup of tea or a cup of coffee, or maybe if you're like me and you're like, I prefer iced coffee any time of the day, even if it's like -30. No, I won't do that. But if you do have coffee or tea, kick back, relax. Happy Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week. Maybe you're at work right now. Hopefully we can, of course, kind of settle down, take you on a nice journey through the Fox River Valley, telling you what's going on. Riding the stream of the Fox River Valley. There you go. That's a good way of putting it. Feeling the flow of the Fox River Valley. So let's take a look here and see what we've got. Starting off, of course, I want to talk about the National Day calendar, telling you what are some days to recognize today. And then after that, what I want to do, while time allows, is I want to go through just kind of briefly announcing some of the movie theaters in the area. If you are looking to watch some creepy movies during the Halloween season, you can do that too. And then I'll also pull up a list here of some of the more popular Halloween movies that are classic that people like to watch too as well. Just some little fun little facts there too. And I guess also some opinions as well. A lot of people, users on Reddit, have said are some of the most popular Halloweens to watch. I already know one of them. It's Hocus Pocus. That's one. Let's take a look here at National Day calendar. Today is National Sports Day. Yes, it is National Sports Day today, recognized on October 16th. And it is prime time for National Sports Day. That's why on October 16th, the fans, families, and athletes of all sports coverage, of all the sports, converge to celebrate their favorite athletic events. All disciplines of a sport take the field, for the youngest to the seasoned professionals. How cool is that? Now, if you want to listen to some great sports coverage, of course, you can tune in on Saturdays with On the Rise, talking about local sports. And that is within the Fox River Valley area with On the Rise with Derek and Mike. That'll be from 8 to 10. Then from 10 to 12, we have here the Truth About Chicago Sports with Marcus Mack. So that'll be the Truth About Chicago Sports with Marcus Mack. So that's when it comes to sports. That's for the first 4 hours in the morning of Saturday. A nice Saturday morning there to talk about sports the whole time, 8 to 10 and then 10 to 12. So it is National Sports Day today. Now, whether you are a person that loves a little bit more of the rough and tough of football, or maybe the more relaxing, calming swings of golf, it's a day to celebrate today. Maybe you are like Tammy and you love pickleball. Also a great sport. She loves playing pickleball. She's talked about that before on Talk Time with Tammy and Friends, which will be coming up later today from 2 to 4. She's done segments on pickleball and all the fun stuff that comes with pickleball and how to learn pickleball. So somewhere on our YouTube channel, you'll be able to rewatch that as well too. So this is a day recognized today, of course. Football is heating up with tackles, kicks, and offsides, of course. But you can also, of course, celebrate a more subtle sport, maybe, if you'd like pickleball or maybe even tennis. Tennis can get intense, though, too. But golfing can as well get pretty intense, or more like it's like tense, so to say, when it comes to golfing. You're like, oh, are they going to make it? Are they not? So definitely something to celebrate today. National Sports Day is about the benefits of sporting competition. When our youth have an opportunity to play competitively, they advance their skills and build great habits to take with them into adulthood. It's all about, of course, playing healthy competition, having healthy competition when it comes to sports. Children excel at a sport when given a chance to practice under the pressure of competition in the game brain. And with soccer becoming a national sport for all ages, Whale Rocks chose it as their first sport to spotlight. There you go. Now, how to observe the day today, of course, gather your friends, watch your favorite team, get on out and play too. Beautiful day outside, a little bit chilly, but still nice and sunny out, so it's perfect weather to go on out and play a good sport. Be a good sport and play a good sport too. You can challenge family and friends, celebrate favorite pastime, one of the best ways to celebrate as well too, having a little fun party if you'd like. Or even go to a sports bar too. Lots of local sports bars in the Fox River Valley to watch a lot of sports. So feel free to do that. They've got golf at Sammy's Mexican Grill in Elgin that you can watch. Oh. Another day recognized today is Department Store Day. That is recognized today on October 16th. This is a day to urge us to consider how department store innovations have impacted shopping in our daily lives. Now, of course, as we have been moving to online shopping, I know a lot of malls and stores have starting to kind of become a thing of the past, but not entirely, because I do think that there is a much more of a swing coming back when it comes to in-person shopping, especially when it comes to Gen Z and vintage shopping and resale shopping. We've been seeing that a lot here too. I've been seeing that. I like to go to Goodwill. I like to actually get my clothes from Goodwill here and there. I do shop online for clothes as well, but I do like to scope out Goodwill and other resale shops as well. And I do tend to see a lot of younger Gen Z people there shopping for clothes that are a little bit older in fashion style too. I've been noticing that. So I do think that they are starting to come back a little bit, especially since COVID has died down. We're able to live, pretty regularly again now. More of those stores, pardon me, have been opening it up again to where you can, try on clothing in person, because I remember when you couldn't do that. And it was kind of hard to shop there. It was like, if I shop in person, I like to try on my clothes. Well, now that's back again. So, I think it's kind of coming back into style, especially towards the resale end of things. I think is a lot when it comes to the resale end of things. We're seeing a lot of that now with stores opening and kind of being more popular again. Through an era which merchandising and sales could be described as an art form, the brick and mortar Stores were often magnificent pieces of architecture with large clocks, brass, and as well as statues. Customer satisfaction was key. While department stores are on the decline, many shoppers still enjoy browsing through the latest styles, testing out newest of electronics, and having some assist with them with the details of a purchase. Again, I know that they are kind of on the decline, but I do kind of feel like to a degree, they also are on the rise again, especially when it comes to resale stores. And Gen Z, I think that we're really noticing that. So it's good. It's good to get out. It's get out in person. You know, go to the store, kind of rummage through, see what you like too. Brings back the old memories as well too. Lots of great malls that you can go to. Fox Valley Mall, of course. There's the Woodfield Mall as well, which is a fan favorite. I know Spring Hill Mall is no longer for the most part. I know there's a store, I think one of the stores is still open, but I think it's Sears. But nonetheless, still, there's lots of other stores that you can go to. Whatnots and Whimsies right here in downtown Elgin, they do offer clothing. So you can find some really cool jackets. You can find coats, you can find shirts, dresses, and more too. It's kind of that old-fashioned style of clothing that can still be pretty much fashionable nowadays too. I think we're seeing more so nowadays where people have their own sense of style as well too. Of course, there are the trends. There's always going to be the trends that exist. But I think more people are learning to express themselves in a way where they feel like, hey, you know what? This is something I like to wear, and I'm definitely I'm going to wear it. And you see that a lot with these resale and vintage shops that offer clothing. It's a lot of really cool, stylish clothing that may be considered, quote, out of date, or maybe might be not in fashion, but are there. And I see a lot of people usually looking at them too, especially the younger folks out there. So that's good. Very awesome. Very nice. The time is 11:16. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410 here in just a bit. So stay tuned.
El Diablo Cantina, located by Spring Hill Mall at 113 Southwestern in Carpentersville, is your fun, hip, and festive family Mexican cantina, serving authentic recipes from all over Mexico that are made fresh daily. There's delicious cocktails using fresh fruits or your choice of 30 craft beers, which go great with the menu. There's indoor and outdoor dining, open from 4 till 11 and until 4 a.m. on weekends, featuring Latin line dancing. Visit eldiablocantina.com today.
Hide out with friends at Galati's Hideaway in Cary. It's the perfect place for lunch, dinner, and specialty drinks. Check out their sports bar for the best spot to watch games. Try Galati's dining room for a relaxing night of dining on their signature Italian dishes. Try their great pizza or the Build Your Own Burger. Galati's Hideaway also has a large variety of entree favorites like prime fillets, steak kebabs, salmon, and ribs. Book your party in their banquet room. Visit Galati'sHideaway.com.
Imagine planting, tending, and raising your crops all season long, only to discover a micronutrient deficiency is robbing your yield potential. Once you spot signs of nutrient deficiencies, it can be difficult to bounce back. Get ahead of manganese, boron, and copper deficiencies with Moxon from CHS. Designed with a patented Levosol chelate, Moxon increases nutrient availability and provides your crops with the nutrition they need. Ask your local CHS retailer about the power of Moxon.
If you can't decide on dinner, have everything. Golden Corral at 154 South Gary Avenue in Bloomingdale has an endless buffet with over 150 items to choose from. There's an unmatched variety of food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, prepared fresh throughout the day. If you're craving something specific, call or check out their menu. Golden Corral rotates the buffet often. Golden Corral in Bloomingdale. They're the only one for everyone. Visit goldencorral.com.
What makes a great pizza restaurant? The obvious answer, great pizza. A local favorite since 1983, Pizza Pub Wisconsin Dells has been serving up the best pizza in the Dells. Year after year after year. Not hungry for pizza? Try the homemade lasagna, chicken parmesan, burgers, salads, and an extensive kids menu. Or take a trip or two to the all-you-care-to-eat lunch buffet. Pizza Pub, walking distance to water parks and hotels in Wisconsin Dells. Visit the Milwaukee County Zoo this summer to enjoy so many species of fun. home to more than 2,200 animals, representing over 340 different species. The zoo educates, entertains, and inspires. Stomp back in time with the zoo's summer exhibit, Dinosaur Discovery, sponsored by Sendik's Food Market. You'll be astounded by the gigantic and scientifically accurate animatronic displays. Touch, feel, and learn about the role of predators in the ecosystem. Running through October 5th. Visit MilwaukeeZoo.org.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. We are in the middle of the week. So we're halfway there to the weekend. Pretty exciting as we got Nightmare on Chicago Street, very big event to go to. Now, if you're not a fan of Nightmare on Chicago Street, maybe it's just a little bit too much, or maybe, you choose not to go this year. Or if it's not your style or taste, that's totally fine. If you're more the type to just kind of cozy up at home and watch a movie, that's totally fine as well, too. Maybe doing some baking, cooking, spending time with family and friends, maybe going out to a nice dinner, things like that. Absolutely. Some fun things to do over the weekend. And of course, here on WRMN, we like to promote and tell you what's happening within the area, as well as 2 days to celebrate, like National Days today. We talked a little bit, today's National Sports Day and Department Store Day. Also, today's National Liqueur Day today. And yes, I think I pronounced it correctly this time. I've been saying liqueur. National Liqueur Day today, celebrating the glasses and flavors of liqueur. Now, it comes from the Latin word liquefacere, which means to liquefy. Liqueur is an alcoholic beverage that is made from a distilled spirit. Distillers flavor the spirit with fruit, cream, herbs, spices, flowers, or nuts. Next, they bottle it with added sugar or other sweeteners. While liqueurs are typically considerably sweet, distillers do not usually age their product long. They do, however, allow a resisting period during production, which then allows for the flavors to kind of marry together. So there you go. And while the broad selection of spirits available are a seasonal, fragrant, also often some different flavors in there too, that they have different flavors of vodka and rums. They are often there is often confusion with liqueurs and liquors. In the United States and Canada, spirits are frequently called liquor. The most reliable rule of thumb is to follow suggests that liqueurs comprise of more of like a syrupy consistency, and they're a little bit sweeter. Well, liquors do not. Most liqueurs also have lower alcohol content than spirits. However, some do contain as much as 55 ABV. In parts of the United States, liqueurs also have been called cordials or schnapps as well too. So how to celebrate today? Well, get yourself a nice little bottle of a liqueur, however style or taste you might like it, and sit back and relax and enjoy it. Maybe after a nice dinner on a Wednesday. Usually when I think of Wednesday, I think of like a wine night or a pasta night. So you can have a nice little glass of like a cocktail liqueur. Share one of your favorite styles there too. And actually, let's see if they've got anything. They have Halloween liqueurs that you can try. I mean, you can do like a pumpkin spice. You can do like a Halloween punch style. There's lots of actually different books and recipes that you can find online, and you can also find them online, like online stores. They have recipe books and things like that too. And of course, also on websites as well. You can check out all of the Halloween liqueurs to enjoy. Let's see if they have anything particular. I mean, lots of different ones. You can find it like Jewel-Osco. You can find some different brands there too. They have one called Witch's Brew Pumpkin. They have other different Halloween cocktails as well. There's different blog posts that you can go to as well online that does tell you a little bit on how to make a different type of Halloween cocktail. This one actually in particular looks pretty delicious. This is like a purple cocktail with a nice sugar around the rim. And that's on a blog post by sprinklesandsprouts.com. Does tell you a little bit on that too, with the recipe. So it's vodka and recipe liqueur. And that's it. It's a simple recipe to enjoy. So you can find that as well on different blog posts and things like that too. So, of course, with the World Wide Web, you can find lots of fun things to, of course, learn to make, bake, create. It is definitely, what's the saying? The world is your oyster? I don't know. Anywho, today's a day to celebrate there. That's one of the days. National Liqueur Day today. Today's also National Dictionary Day. Dictionary Day, which is the day that commemorates the birthday of Noah Webster. Okay, yes, my dad is related to Noah Webster. Now, it's very distant. It is very distant. That was always told in the family. So my dad's grandma, Crystal, always said, she said, oh yeah, I'm related to Daniel Webster and Noah Webster. I did the family tree. It's like, they're like 6 cousins. So it is a little distant, but it does run in the family. So it does go back to the 1700s in Massachusetts. But I mean, like, my grandpa's name was, Jack Webster McNeil. And my great grandma's brother's name was Cecil Webster. And then their grandmother's name was Lucy Webster. So they do descend from the Webster family. Distant cousins, but still related and still very much people in the family. And my dad's family were very proud of that. They're like, hey, yeah, I've got I even got a picture of my dad as a kid next to his father, and they're reading a book, and there's a bookshelf in the back, and it has all these Webster dictionaries in the back too. So there was something very much so to be proud of too. So this is National Dictionary Day. In 1806, American Noah Webster published the first dictionary, a compendious dictionary of the English language. Webster immediately began compiling and expanded a fully comprehensive dictionary, an American dictionary of the English language in 1807. It took 27 years to complete. How cool is that too? So, I mean, they've got different words. Some of the words even were like replaced. For example, the word color, C-O-L-O-U-R, they replaced it with color, how we usually spell it. Or wagon, which spelled with 2 G's in the past, was then changed to wagon with 1. Center, C-E-N-T-E-R, was changed instead of using center like C-E-N-T-R-E. Now, of course, there are these words and spellings that we still use to this day, but in that American dictionary, as a spelling reformer, he believed that the English spelling rules were unnecessarily complicated. So his dictionary then kind of changed some of those spellings there too. So there you go. That's kind of interesting. Celebrate by learning a new word or two. Play a fun dictionary-based game like Balderdash or Scrabble. Fun games to help get the brain going too. Keep you nice and sharp. So that is a day recognized today. And you can learn a little bit more history on him as well. So the Noah Webster and also Daniel Webster, lots of different history marks there too. So very cool. Yes, absolutely. So that is also a day recognized today, National Dictionary Day today. Today is also Broad Day USA, which is the third Wednesday in October. Each breast cancer campaign brings a special focus on the area of concern, and it's a day to recognize today. So if you want to observe it, of course, support someone who you love who's facing the decision after a mastectomy. Often support and listen. It's important. Help them formulate their questions for the doctor. Just being out there to support each other for sure. So if you want to find out more information on breast reconstruction surgery, the American Cancer Society does provide detailed information regarding that as well too. So you can also find out more information at breastcancer.org for more info. So that was posted onto National Day Calendar. That's nationaldaycalendar.com. You can find so much more fun stuff on there as well. You can also check out National Today. They've got some other days featured as well. It's National Feral Cat Day today is recognized. So on this day, practicing your alley cat strut, get your feline friends together on National Feral Cat Day today. We've been noticing this a lot in October. Quite a few different National Cat Days that have been kind of popping up here and there. In fact, not too long ago, actually yesterday, what came up on my my reels on Facebook was a bunch of funny cat videos of cats getting scared. And it's like, oh, but it's kind of funny because some of them really jump high. They really do jump high. It's like, wow, that's interesting. So this does wrap it up here for the first half hour of the 11 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN. When we come back, we'll discuss more about some other days recognized today and then kind of hop into some of the popular movies that people like to watch during the Halloween season. It's October. It's the Halloween season. You want to, of course, embrace it. If you do like Halloween, feel free to. Of course, lots of fun things to do. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. If you'd like to, of course, check us out on YouTube. We're youtube.com at WRMN Radio, or check out our website, WRMN1410.com. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Linzess. An Oswego man, 83-year-old Alan A. Taft, has been sentenced to 21 years in prison after being convicted of predatory criminal sexual abuse of a child and aggravated criminal sexual abuse. These charges stem from a case involving a family member who reported enduring 6 years of abuse starting at the age of 6 years old. Taft was arrested in February of 2023. A court date has been set for 21-year-old Anderson A. Contreras, who faces a first-degree murder charge stemming from a stabbing that occurred on Saturday in Elgin. Contreras, currently being held at the Kane County Jail, is set to make a court appearance on October 24th. The Kane County Treatment Alternative Court, a crucial component of the 16th Judicial Court's Mental Health Court in Illinois, has received a fresh 3-year certification. The endorsement comes after a meticulous assessment by judicial advisors and the Illinois Court's Administrative Office. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Major League Baseball American League Championship Series on Tuesday. The Yankees doubled up the Guardians 6-3 to take a 2-0 series lead. Aaron Judge hit his first homer of the postseason. It was a 2-run drive. After a day off, Game 3's Thursday night in Cleveland. Yankees righty Clark Schmidt scheduled to start. Cleveland starting pitcher still undecided. The National League Championship Series continues tonight in Queens, New York. The Mets hosting the Dodgers. Game 3, the series tied at a game apiece. Luis Severino starts for the Mets against Walker Buehler. Mets manager Carlos Mendoza.
And we've done it the whole year. We get punched. We find a way to get back up. It's gonna be a fun series, man. You know, a lot of back and forth. Two really good teams, and we just got to continue to fight.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying your Wednesday morning so far. It is 11:34, which of course means we're still in the morning time, but we are soon to be approaching the afternoon. Yes, we are soon to be approaching the afternoon time. And then we'll, of course, go into some more things, talking about things that are happening within the area of the Fox River Valley. And then also going through, of course, at 12:30, our Tradio announcements. Tradio at 12:30. If you're interested in buying, selling, trading, and or announcing to the Fox River Valley area, of course, you can feel free to check out that information during that time. So feel free to reach out to us. Yeah, so it is, what is it? National Feral Cat Day. It is also Global Cat Day today as well, too. It reminds us that educating, engaging, and empowering people to defend and protect cats is the right thing to do. They say dogs are a man's best friend, perhaps, but it's very likely that cats are also tied for the first place in the informal and unscientific best friend category as well. I know people that are cat people. I know people that are dog people. I know people that are both and people that are none. Whatever the case might be, always good to, of course, appreciate our fur friends, our loved ones, our animals. So that is a day recognized today, Global Cat Day, to celebrate, of course. Absolutely. Maybe you want to be a cat for Halloween. I don't know. Do something nice. Do something nice for your cat, maybe. There's actually an advocacy group known as the Alley Cat Allies, which are among millions of supporters which observe Global Cat Day with a commitment to save cats from being killed, too. So this day, they pledge to include the fundamental principle that all cats have the right to live their lives as it guides everything we do to protect cats. That's what the founder and president, Becky Robinson, says. We stand for humane, non-lethal programs for cats, and those who join us can take action to stop cats from being killed. Robinson wrote that, asking everyone who values the lives of cats to also sign. There's even a pledge online if you're interested. That's posted onto the National Day calendar. So there you go. And what else is recognized today? We got a couple other days as well. It's National Fossil Day. National Fossil Day today. Fossils aren't just interesting and fun to look at. They're also proof of the existence of once living things. And even some DNA remnants as well, too, in the fossils. Though these fossils were able to learn a lot about life from the many years ago, that's what we can learn from them, too. So we can even take a look at animals and life forms that are no longer on the planet. Learn about how they were able to adapt, as well as so much more, too, with science and technology working together. So, I mean, you're seeing a lot of this. I mean, National Fossil Day timeline here, too, writes the 1840s to the 1850s was the discovery of the Neanderthal. Ancient human fossils were unearthed for the first time, providing the existence of the Neanderthal. That was in the 1840s, 1850s. The proof of the T-Rex, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, they were found in 1902. Researchers uncovered that. 1974, scientists found fossils from a 3.5 million year old female extinct human species, and they named her Lucy. That was in 1974. Interesting. So if you want to check out more information on that, of course, feel free to check out nationaltoday.com. Nationaltoday.com. Some other days that are recognized today: International World Allergy Awareness Day. Finally, my allergies are starting to get better, but maybe for many of you out there, you've got bad allergies. It is the season. And I mean, again, it could definitely cause problems with allergies, depending on how much allergies you have. Maybe you're popping a pill every time your nose runs, or the sink breaks out. If that sounds like you, today's a good day to recognize World Allergy Awareness Day. They do say here, ditching the urge to over-medicate and understand our allergies instead. Each one, even a rash, is complex with different triggers and, of course, treatment too. So it's good to speak to your doctor about that as well too. Allergies really, in medical terms, according to National Day Today calendars say that there are allergy signals. They're hypersensitive to the immune system. We experience allergies when our immune system reacts to certain things in our immediate environment. These substances are otherwise harmless to the average person, but someone with a sensitive immune system can have a wildly different reaction to them. So good to, of course, recognize allergies. If you've got food allergies, dairy or nut allergies too. There are a lot of people out there that do have that. There's also just regular seasonal allergies, which is usually what I get. It's just usually around the start of the fall time. I get a little bit more allergies, and also in the springtime as well too. Now, food allergies were first discovered in the 1800s. Dr. Oscar Menderson Schloss published the first scientific report on food allergies. By 1819, hay fever and summer colds were discovered there too. Dr. John Bostock presents clinical descriptions of hay fever for the first time. So, of course, they were around, but first described and named in 1819. Dr. Clemens von Priket introduces the concept of allergies after noticing severe reactions to smallpox vaccinations in 1906. And in 1964, researchers discover a rare allergy where the skin breaks into hives and bumps when exposed to water. Water allergies, known as aquagenic urticaria, I think is how it's pronounced. I don't know. You know me, I can't pronounce stuff very well. I do my best. But those are days recognized today. If you want to check out more information, you can find information on nationaltoday.com. That's nationaltoday.com. It's also National Veterans Barbecue Day. This is a holiday meant for celebrating our local veterans in a pleasant, friendly way by cooking them some barbecue or maybe even taking them out to a delicious barbecue place. Social media is usually a buzz on this day as people share recipes and veterans recount some of their adventures online too, as well. Maybe you have a fun thing that you do on this day, maybe a fun barbecue. You know, you can go to a good place that offers delicious barbecue. Or maybe make it your own. Make your own barbecue. Those who may be unaware, a veteran is an ex-member of the armed forces. The need to honor and respect veterans cannot be overemphasized, of course. They have played valuable roles in the services of their countries. November 11th is Armistice Day to honor fallen heroes. And that was back in 1919 that President Woodrow Wilson, proclaimed November 11th as Armistice Day to honor fallen heroes too. So a lot of good history there, recognizable history that should be recognized, of course. And National Veterans Barbecue Day was founded on October 16th in 2021. So spend time with a veteran, maybe go out for some barbecue, make some barbecue yourself too. However you would like to do it. Even if you don't have barbecue, just saying thank you, of course, also is important. Nationaltoday.com also recognizes some very famous birthdays as well. We've got today Angela Lansbury's birthday, an Irish-British accent. and singer born on this day back in 1925. And I know that she recently did pass away a couple years ago on October 11th of 2022. She is actually honored as Dame. So she's Dame Angela Lansbury as well too. She's had, of course, she's been in so many wonderful movies as well too that you can check out. She was movies back in the 40s. I mean, she was, Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast. She's, of course, pardon me. She's been in other TV shows too, like Murder, She Wrote, which is one of my mom's favorite shows. She usually watches it on the weekends. They do reruns, and she loves that show. She was in some other really great movies as well, of course, Mr. Popper's Penguins with Jim Carrey in 2011, Nanny McPhee in 2005, which is also a fun movie I like to watch when I was a kid too. And then, of course, the television career, Murder, She Wrote, from 1984 to 1996. So definitely very popular, very well known. She was even in Mary Poppins Returns as well too, back in 20. Very nice. Happy birthday to her. And again, this and more can be found on nationaltoday.com. Other birthdays and so much more to check out. The time is 11:44. We're going to take another quick time out here. When we come back, we'll discuss a good list of some popular movies to watch. It's the Halloween season. You want to watch some good movies. When we get into the 12 o'clock hour, we'll touch base again with local areas here within the Fox River Valley, talking about some fun things to do during this October season. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410 here in just a bit. For many years, Italian Pizza Kitchen in Roselle has been serving quality and excellence. Italian Pizza Kitchen is family-owned with experience in preparing authentic Italian cuisine with the freshest, highest quality ingredients since the 50s. Your food is always prepared fresh with the same traditions, recipes, and standards that they've perfected over the years. Italian Pizza Kitchen has a passion for great cuisine and customer service. Visit ItalianPizzaKitchen.com.
The weather is getting better, and we know it's the time when ladders and DIYers come out. Before you start any new outdoor projects, ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any type of work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
La Flor Taco Grill at 910 Dundee Avenue at the corner of Slade in Elgin is under new management. Enjoy a huge selection of salads, quesadillas, tacos, burritos, and more. La Flor Taco Grill also has American cuisine favorites and breakfast. Bring the kids. There's a kids menu that they'll love. Are you planning a party this summer? La Flor also has catering with all types of both Mexican and American foods. Call 847-214-1306 or La Flor Taco Grill on Facebook.
If you're not sure what to have for dinner, the Seven Dwarfs restaurant on the corner of Roosevelt and President in Wheaton has you covered. Their huge menu is sure to satisfy everyone. Enjoy the diner-styled atmosphere that's been serving up tasty food since the 50s. The Seven Dwarfs has lively decor and delicious entrees. They offer a hearty breakfast, plus 3 or 4 lunch specials daily. For dinner, it's all-you-can-eat fish on Fridays. And remember to try their barbecue ribs. Visit sevendwarfsrestaurant.com today.
A truckload of methamphetamine disguised as a shipment of watermelons was seized at the U.S.-Mexican border crossing into San Diego, U.S. Customs and Border Protection said. Methamphetamine valued at more than $5 million was found August 16th when the cargo aboard a tractor-trailer from Mexico was unloaded for a detailed inspection, the agency said in a statement. Among real watermelons, officers found 1,220 packages wrapped in paper colored to look like watermelon skins. The total weight of the packages amounted to 4,587 pounds or 2,080 kilograms. Wow, there's a lot to unwrap here, besides all the packs of meth. Can you imagine the conversation that went into the scheme-hatching plan for this? What about the conversation someone sparked that finally had them search the truckload of watermelons? There's no way I'm going to believe that the Border Patrol found this truck the first time they tried this tomfoolery. I am praying that there were no forest preserve barbecue functions that are cutting into these magical slices of watermelon. My personal biggest question, why didn't they just hollow out some of the watermelons? I'm Darian Sims, and this is how I see it.
right. Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying your morning so far. It's been kind of busy here in the downtown area. Lots of people walking around, enjoying the beautiful weather and temperatures. And of course, also some sightseeing as well here as we're getting set up for Nightmare on Chicago Street. Downtown Elgin setting up here, getting things set and ready to go. And it's already looking fantastic already. I can't wait to see how it looks in the next couple of days here too. How awesome is it that we as a radio station have these beautiful big windows here that we get to see so much that what is going on here too, which is also very helpful because then we can also report it to you, the listeners out there as well. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying your show, the show so far here. If you want to be a part of the conversation, feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Don't forget, at about 12:30 or so, we're going to be in our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, of course, that'll be the time to call in 847-931-1410, or also texting the Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. To text that number there too. I'll make sure, of course, to also go through that too when it comes to some Tradio announcements, because there are a couple on there that I want to go through that have been posted. And again, that's brought to you by Image 360 of South Elgin at 506 Sundown Road. They are a supplier of custom indoor and outdoor signage, banners, and displays, plus digital printing. You can find more information about them at image360.com. That's image360.com. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And again, that's Image 360 of South Elgin, your one source for custom signs. So very nice. Let's talk about here now, what are some of the favorites of Halloween movies to watch? Well, I would say it kind of just depends on the individual. Now, of course, you could lump generations together and say people, maybe baby boomers, would more so be familiar with movies from the 60s and 70s, growing up as kids watching movies in the 50s as well, too. Some of the more classic films, or maybe if you grew up in the 80s, much more of the slasher era of films. As well too, but every individual is different. There are people out there who are younger who prefer older movies, the older fashioned classic style of movies. There are people who are older who prefer the more modern movies. So everyone is different, but some of the most popular ones here too, I took to Reddit for a bit under the group called Horror. So it's the Horror group on Reddit. And I mean, there's been a lot of movies, of course, that have been around, but a user writes that they might be interested in knowing, what are some of the classics here? So some of the users wrote, of course, like The Omen from 1976 is a good one to watch. Poltergeist from 1982 is another one. When it comes to some of those older films, Halloween, The Exorcist, of course, ones that we are familiar with that tend to be more on the classical side in that sense when it comes to more scary horror and things like that. Suspiria, 1977, that's got some really creative cinematography in that one as well, too. I mean, there's a lot of different ones you can check out. Everyone, of course, has different opinions on what is kind of, their favorites and things like that too. A lot of the other films, you've got like films from the 60s, like Night of the Living Dead from 68. You got Night of the Demons in 1988. There's a couple other ones here too. The Fly from 1986. I mean, there's a lot of ones. Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger, just a lot of those different ones. So there's ones, of course, the classics that we know from, I would say, maybe the 60s to like the maybe 90s. There's also ones too, like from the 2000s, like The Ring, which was pretty popular. I remember growing up seeing that preview. I was like, ooh, yikes, I don't want to see that. As a little kid. Now I've seen it, of course. So we're seeing those ones from the early 2000s. You see like the classic horror movies, of course, or the thrillers, or, like the monster movies growing up too, Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Blob, The Thing, a lot of those classic ones. House on Haunted Hill, that's a good one. I watched that one before. Bad Seed is another good one too. So there's some interesting ones. House of Wax, Dracula, some of the classics to enjoy. My dad used to talk about how he was afraid of First Man. I think it was called First Man into Space. He was always kind of creeped out by that movie. So definitely the classics that, like my parents grew up watching in the 60s. Some of, more of the black and white films that my dad used to watch with his siblings, his brother Bill, my uncle Bill. They used to love all of those classic films too. And it's interesting because it's like, my grandma used to say like, oh, I don't know if you should be watching those. It's like, well, have you seen horror movies nowadays? Yeah, so it's definitely changed, but there's still the classics to it as well to enjoy. So, and if you prefer maybe something a little bit more fun when it comes to some Halloween movies, of course, there's some fun ones out there. Beetlejuice, I would say, is definitely a fun one. Of course, Casper, the movie Casper, whether it's a cartoon. Scooby-Doo is another great one, too, to watch. I'd say Scooby-Doo is kind of good for all ages. You can be any age and watch Scooby-Doo because it's entertaining. Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton film. Hocus Pocus, which is another very classical one as well. There's ones, with Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep, Death Becomes Her. The Addams Family, of course. Frankenweenie. There's a lot. There's a lot to watch out there when it comes to those movies. If you like something a little bit more comedy, those parody movies like Scary Movie, those are kind of funny, stupid funny and stuff. One of my favorites, I love Sleepy Hollow from 1999. Which is also a Tim Burton film. Christina Ricci's in that, as well as Johnny Depp. I like watching that one every year, too. So there's lots of different films out there. Tons of different ones that you can check out for yourself. Streaming platforms as well there, too. Lots of different movies to enjoy. Last night, Ryan and I watched Hatchet 2. It was all right. The first one was better, but so if you like scary movies, of course, lots of things to watch during the Halloween season. But if you like something a little bit more fun, there's also some fun ones there too. So maybe if you're a parent and you want to have, you have kids that are interested in Halloween, but not the more creepy side, you can watch some fun kid-style movies. A lot of the Disney movies are good there too to watch. So there's a lot out there. See. Now, when it comes to, of course, some of the more cinemas within the area, there's lots of movies that are playing as well in the cinemas. The new Joker movie's playing right now at Classic Cinemas in Carpentersville. So you can check out that one too. They are showing The Nightmare Before Christmas at Classic Cinemas in Carpentersville. So if you want to go there, they do have show times for that if you want to check that out. Let's see some other ones. Beetlejuice is still playing as well. Terrifier 3, those movies are wild. Oh my goodness. Quite the films. The second one, oh my goodness. They take salt to the wounds on a whole new level, literally. Oh my goodness. Anywho, they are playing Sleepy Hollow though too at 7 p.m. Looks like that's going to be happening tonight at Classic Cinemas. Maybe I should go. I think I should. I haven't watched it yet that year. Ichabod Crane, yes. I love the story. Loved it since I was a kid. So that is, they've got some other movies that are playing here too. October 18th, Hocus Pocus is playing. We've been noticing this also with movie theaters too, local movie theaters, is that they're kind of getting back into playing some of the older films. Saying, here's a night where we're going to be playing some of the older films. That's always fun too. So they're playing Hocus Pocus coming up on October 18th. They're having that. Back to the Future Part 2. They're having a 35th anniversary playing coming up October 19th. That's at the Classic Cinemas in Carpentersville, so you can try that. If you want to do some more newer movies, you can try like Smile 2 and some other ones there too to check out as well. So you can visit their website. That's classiccinemas.com. You can also go to the Marquis of Elgin. They've got some other movies playing there as well too. So lots of good ones that you can check out. Oh my goodness, those Terrifier movies. Yikes. A lot of gore in those ones. So there's a lot of other things too. If you don't like horror movies, if you don't like Halloween, there's of course lots of other great films that you can also check out by checking out local movie theaters as well. Classic Cinemas in Carpentersville, Marcus, and Elgin, AMC Films. I've got a whole list here, so some good ones. Some of the places even offer movies that aren't playing at other ones. They're doing like a rerun of Happy Death Day. Got some other ones out there too. So good to check it out. Some cool stuff. I'm telling you, the World Wide Web, it's there for you. And we're here for you too, here on WRMN, to help you to navigate and know what's happening in the area. And we'll talk more about that here, what's happening in the Fox River Valley, continuing in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Available now on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes the backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended his case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety test as well as the breathalyzer tests. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcripts from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Linzess. Former Kane County State's Attorney Joe McMahon is the new chairman of the Metro Board effective November 1st. McMahon, who joined the board in 2021, will lead the 11-member group responsible for overseeing operations and strategic planning for Metro, a key player in the Chicago metro area's transit system. Nightmare on Chicago Street is happening this Saturday in Elgin. If you're planning to attend, the city of Elgin announcing a shuttle service will be running from Elgin High School to the event beginning at 4:30 p.m. Meanwhile, in terms of street closures, be sure to check out the City of Elgin social media for a list of street closures for Friday and Saturday. Governor J.B. Pritzker is embarking on a strategic trade mission to Japan, aiming to bolster Illinois' economic ties and attract new business ventures. The initiative marks an important step in showcasing Illinois as a prime location for innovation investment, particularly in the burgeoning sectors like clean energy and technology. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
At the law offices of Guthrie and Brady, we are dedicated to providing high-quality legal services at affordable prices. Whether you're dealing with real estate transactions, foreclosures, or will and estates, our experienced team, including Mary Brady, the happy lawyer, is here to help. With over 50 years of experience, you can trust that our attorneys have the knowledge and expertise to handle your legal needs. Our comfortable and welcoming office, along with our professional staff, makes it easy for you to get the legal guidance you deserve. If you're looking for expert legal services you can rely on, contact the law offices of Guthrie and Brady today. Schedule a consultation and let us put our decades of experience to work for you. For more information, visit gandblegal.com. That's gandblegal.com.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bears are on the bye this week. They return to action a week from this Sunday at Washington against the Commanders. Chicago is 4-2. They've won 3 straight. Roster move on Tuesday for the Bears. They added 2 players to the practice squad, signing Jake McQuaid and Jamreet Chroma. They released Travis Bell. NHL Tuesday night, the Blackhawks fell 3-1 at Calgary. The Flames are off to a 4-0 start, while the Hawks dropped to 1-2-1. Peter Mrazek made 23 saves in the loss. Nick Foligno scored Chicago's only goal. That wraps up a 4-game season-opening road trip. The Hawks open the home half of the schedule this Thursday night against the San Jose Sharks. A pair of Cubs have been named Gold Glove finalists, Ian Happ and Dansby Swanson. White Sox infielder Nicky Lopez is a finalist for a Gold Glove. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its head-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates.
Wake up, Fox River Valley. WRMN AM 1410 is shaking things up with a brand new weekday lineup that'll keep you informed, entertained, and engaged. I'm Marky B, WRMN Program Director and host of The First Shift, inviting you to start your day with The First Shift from 6 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Larry Jones, Jakes, myself, and the entire First Shift team bring you the latest local news, entertainment, and, my favorite, more to kick off your morning. Then it's Out to Lunch with Matt McNeil from 10 until 1 p.m. Tune in for your midday fix of news, interviews, community happenings, and of course, the legendary WRMN Tradio Show. In the afternoon, join us for Fox Valley Afternoons from 2 until 6 p.m. Tammy and friends will chat lifestyle from 2 to 4, while Sonar and his crew dive into politics and news from 4 until 6. Plus, get to know the movers and shakers of the Fox River Valley with exclusive interviews, too. Don't miss out on our new local lineup that's tailor-made for you. WRMN AM 1410, the talk of the town. Tune in and turn it up.
All right, welcome to the 12 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN. It is officially now the afternoon time. We hope you are enjoying your day so far. If you'd like to be a part of the conversation, feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell. You can keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here on WRMN, and of course also what is going on within the Fox River Valley. So of course, feel free to do that. Absolutely. Again, we are WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying your day so far. What I want to do here is talk a little bit more about what's happening in the area. Now, I am subscribed to the Elgin Area Chamber. They've got the EAC Weekly Resource. So they've got a new one posted here October 15th. So I wanted to make sure to go through that and share it on my screen so that you can also see it as well here too. I have it cropped a bit. But they did post, the first thing that they posted on there was our special price. Yes, thank you so much for posting this. It's the WRMN special price of $75 here. So as a way to promote your business, there's a special offer for chamber members as well too. So if you are interested in inquiring about this, feel free to contact us, 847-741-7700. You can also email me, Matt McNeil, at WRMN1410.com. Or, of course, you can also email Dean, Dean DeLaley, Dino at WRMN1410.com. So feel free to take a look at that. There's special 75th anniversary pricing there. Wanted to just throw that out there for you if you are interested. Also posted onto the Elgin Area Chamber. You can check out their chamber celebrations coming up here too. They've got the Elgin Image Awards, which are coming up Tuesday, October 29th, 4:30 to 6 at 270 North Grove. If you want to RSVP, you can feel free to do that. Very nice. Also posted here as well, they say a congratulations to the Bear Family McDonald's on the grand reopening of the Elgin East Side restaurant located at 401 Summit Street. The store location was the 80th McDonald's restaurant to be built and was purchased by the Bear family in 1969. Mayor Dave Captain and State Senator Christina Castro were present to share this celebration with the team of the McDonald's, the Bear Family McDonald's, and the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce. The stunning new interior not only enhances the atmosphere, but it also does bring faster and better customer service. So how awesome is that? Very, very cool. They also want to welcome to their new members of the Elgin Area Chamber, Bean Lab Incorporated, located at 1275 Davis Road, Suite 120 in Elgin. The IMA North America Thomas at 200 Airport Road in Elgin, and J. Blanton Plumbing at 964 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Very nice. You can also check out other upcoming events coming up here. Tomorrow is their multi-chamber after hours. You get a little bit of a taste of Elgin here. Join them for an evening of networking, community connections, and delicious local flavor. They're going to be having a culinary journey with local restaurants and eateries, networking with business leaders and chamber members from Elgin and St. Charles. You also get exclusive raffles and gifts. That'll be coming up October 17th, tomorrow on Thursday, 4:30 to 6:30. Is when that'll be. So that's going to be coming up there too. Should be a good time at 1000 South McLean Boulevard in Elgin. You can also check out here too, coming up this Friday, October 18th, the Boys and Girls Preschool Club is having their preschool grand opening and ribbon cutting. They're celebrating the new preschool program for 3 and 4-year-old children. Experienced teachers and engaging curriculum offer children the opportunity to learn and grow in a safe, nurturing environment. That'll be coming up here. That is the North Central Illinois South Elgin Clubhouse at 735 Martin Drive. That's Friday, October 18th, 11 to 11:30 a.m. is when that is going to be. So definitely a good time to do that. Feel free to check that out. This and more can be found by subscribing to their newsletter. That's the Elgin Area Chamber, or also visiting their website as well. You can feel free to do that also. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying the show so far. Remember, at about 12:30 or so, we're going to be in our Tradio segment if you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce the Fox River Valley area. Of course, that'll be the time to call into the show, 847-931-1410, or of course, also going through the Image 360 info number at 505-926-1410. Again, 505-926-1410. So there you go. Absolutely. And you can also take a look at our website again, too. You can also find us on YouTube, youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Let's continue on here, talk a little bit more about things that are happening in the area to keep you up to date and in the loop with that. Coming up here Saturday, October 19th at the Memorial Park in Gilbert's off Terrell Road, they're having the annual bonfire. There's going to be an annual fall bonfire coming up here. Going to be a good time. That'll be coming up October 19th from 3:30 to 5:30 at Memorial Park at 355 Terrell Road in Gilbert's. It's an event that usually includes free small pumpkins while supplies last, also pumpkin decorating, apple cider, and also a fun hayride. So if you want to inquire on that, check out more information featured on exploreelginarea.com as well here too. Yes, free bonfire, hayrides, pumpkin decorating, and also apple cider. How cool is that? Very nice. You can also check out here too. Coming up this Saturday is the Haunted Ghost Story Train. That's the train ride here at the Fox River Trolley Museum. That's at 365 South LaFox Street at Castle Muir. Muir? Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. Muir. Castle Muir. I got to remember David Muir. Castle Muir. That's how it's pronounced. M-U-I-R. Okay, there we go. So they're going to be having a good time there. Listen to spooky, chilling stories about the roaring campfire. You can enjoy those good treats. Margie's Girls Kitchen is going to whip up for you. There's also going to be some singing, campfire, and a lot of fun. So definitely feel free to check that out. Again, if you do want to view everything that is offered here within the downtown Elgin area for Nightmare on Chicago Street, you can view all of that information posted onto exploreelginarea.com and also on their main Nightmare on Chicago Street webpage. So you can view that information posted all on there too. I mean, even taking a look at some of these pictures for the Martini Room at 6:30 p.m., having some delicious drinks that are very artistically concocted together. Delicious looking too. Frightfully delicious, I should say, that you can try out. They've got their Jello shots. They've got their Undead Elixir. You can try that. The Divine Elixir. You can try that. It's like a punch. It's got like a punch to it. And that's going to be during Nightmare on Chicago Street. That'll be from 6:30 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. in the morning. That is their Martini Room. And they're calling it's the Zombie Defense Martini Unit 161. So there you go. Unit 161, located at 161 East Chicago Street. And also check out other things that are going to be coming up here as well into the near future. We have the Dundee Township Park District Children's Theater presenting Beauty and the Beast Jr. It's a captivating production that you don't want to miss. Coming up here Friday, October 18th at 7 p.m. or also Saturday, October 19th, 11 a.m. Their matinee 2 p.m. show or 7 p.m. Tickets are only $5. And each are on sale now too. So if you want to secure your ticket, check out more information, and you can feel free to check out more information posted onto exploreelginarea.com. And you can also secure your tickets early at the Rayco Center guest service desk is where you can find it. So that's in Carpentersville. And also view some other things as well, too. After parties happening during Nightmare on Chicago Street. I mean, they've got a lot of different things that'll be coming up there, too. Here's at Old Republic Kitchen and Bar on the night of Nightmare on Chicago Street at 10 p.m. It's the second annual Nightmare After Party at Old Republic Kitchen and Bar. So this is where they're going to be bringing kind of like a Halloween bash. They're going to be having some fun performers there, too. And more. So that'll be coming up at Old Republic Kitchen and Bar at 155 South Randall Road in Elgin, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. is when that's going to be. Still happening now through till October 27th. It's Santa's Village Pumpkin Patch and Fall Festival, so you can enjoy that there too. Weekends and holidays now through till October 27th. Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then on Monday, they have it they had that already October 14th, it said. So they're good for the weekends now too. And also holidays through till October 27th. So they have that going on right now. If you'd like to inquire more information on that, you can visit their main website, Santa's Village. What was that? That should be fun. Harvest themed menu. That sounds delicious. Special fall attractions only open this month. Pumpkin patches throughout the park. Sounds like a good time. So check out their main website here too. It's featured on exploreelginarea.com. You can also check out any other upcoming events that'll be featured on there as well. Time is 12:17. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410 here in just a bit. Don't go anywhere.
There's a hidden gem in Elgin's South End. It harkens back to the days when going to a diner with family and friends was where everybody gathered for a delicious breakfast or lunch. Ray's Family Restaurant at 801 St. Charles Street in Elgin is a diner that you'll love with tasty food. The atmosphere and the staff are friendly and fast. They're open until 3 p.m. daily. You can never go wrong with Ray's. Visit raysfamilyrestaurant.com. That's raysfamilyrestaurant.com.
My fellow Kane Countyans, I am Anthony Catella, the Republican candidate for Circuit Clerk. This election is important for Kane County as well as our country. Independent, libertarian, and all voters can make a big difference by voting for the right candidate regardless of party. I am a good, decent, honest, patriotic American called to public service. I ask you to vote for me as your next Circuit Clerk of Courts for Kane County, Illinois. Thank you, God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
If you are 50 years and older, you are welcome to join Elgin State Bank's sponsored movie days at Elgin Marcus Theater. It will always be on the second Thursday of each month. Doors open at 8:30 a.m. At 9 a.m., you will hear a very brief message from Sherry Aschenbrenner about upcoming senior events, and movies will begin at approximately 9:30 a.m. Coffee and a donut is complimentary. You can always call the movie theater hotline number of 847-888-7976 to find out what movies are playing each month. The cost is $3 if you are a member of Elgin State Bank, meaning you have an account there, and $5 if you are a non-member. And for more senior information, catch Sherry's Senior Showcase on the third Tuesday of every month at 9:15 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Hey there, this is Marky B from The First Shift, inviting you to join Brian Anderson for his new radio show, Kane County Speaks, every Thursday from 9 until 10 a.m. during the final hour of my morning show. It's an election year, and Brian will discuss important local issues and interview local candidates from the perspective of Kane County Speaks. The show will feature open phone lines for your thoughts, comments, and questions, and the chat room will be open at WRMN Radio on YouTube. Kane County Speaks is citizen-driven and focused on making Kane County a better place to live and work with goals of freedom, security, and prosperity for all. To learn more about their grassroots organization, you can check them out at KaneCountySpeaks.com. Let's discuss the issues of Kane County so that you can get involved and make a difference too. It's Kane County Speaks every Thursday morning with Brian Anderson from 9 until 10 a.m. during the first shift right here on WRMN, AM 1410, and at WRMN Radio on YouTube.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Hopefully you're enjoying the show so far. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today here in downtown Elgin. And also, of course, we're seeing here beautiful sunny skies also around the surrounding areas as well, too. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410. We hope you're enjoying the show. Hopefully you're having a good afternoon. Maybe you're already ready to go out to lunch. We're here to help take you out to lunch with WRMN. Maybe you're looking for some fun activities to do. We are in the middle of October here, so of course, you still want to have a chance to do some fun things during the October season. Before then we head on into November. We start getting ready for the busy holiday season. So with that being said here too, let's give you some suggestions. I'll talk about some places to go to. Coming up October 19th in St. Charles, that's Saturday from 3 to 7 at 8 North Avenue. It's the Autumn Market. There's going to be a nice, fun Autumn Market to enjoy and to go to. That'll be an event in St. Charles to check out. Now, of course, these markets do continue on still for the season. I know we're getting closer to the closing period now, too. The downtown Elgin Market is already done. They finished on October 11th. There are still some other ones out there, too, that'll be coming up on the weekend for you to enjoy. So one of them being here, the Autumn Market, located in St. Charles. So it's Saturday, October 19th. It'll be from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. So that'll be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And you can stop by the Cozy Autumn Market, full of treasures and deals. You can explore gently used home goods, as well as seasonal decor, and a whole lot more, while also enjoying the crisp fall air. Saturday, October 19th, supposed to be about 70 degrees or so, with a little bit of that crisp fall air with the wind, so that should be nice. Don't miss this perfect opportunity to refresh your space with unique items at fantastic prices. This is going to be held in the parking lot south of Swanson Pool and east of Potawatomi Community Center. If you are interested in checking out more information or maybe even participating, you can visit stcparks.org/events. So it's going to be a beautiful day outside, gorgeous fall weather. We're seeing it right now here too. Temperatures warming up just a little bit here, but not too much to where it's too hot and not too cold outside, just right for the fall season. So That'll be coming up here October 19th. Let's see some other things here. There's going to be a beer tour, a walking beer tour located at South Riverside Avenue in St. Charles by Pollyanna Brewing and Distilling Company. That'll be their walking beer tour coming up Saturday, October 19th, 12 to 3. So that'll be from 12 to 3 is when that is from 12 to 3. That is when that one will be. They're having that there too. So you can try out some of their delicious beers, drink some of the most delicious and hard to find beers that you can find nestled in beautiful downtown St. Charles. Beers included, there are 11 5-ounce pours, personal guided tours, fun and educational as well. You get to find and discover the top breweries in the area behind the scenes, as also learn some great brewery perks. If maybe you're planning on having your own brewery someday, or just want to have, your own home one too, to make them for yourself or for others, family and friends. So you get some in-depth knowledge about beer, its history, interesting facts, and even the brewing process as well too. So if this is an event that is interesting to you, you can check out more information at allevents.in in St. Charles. So feel free to check that out. And their tours are rain or shine, so dress accordingly. It's supposed to be a beautiful day outside, so that's going to be nice. So that'll be also coming up on the weekend. I'm telling you, lots of fun things to do during the weekend here too. If you do want to take a look at some fun trunk or treat events, you can check them out here. The Unity of Fox Valley is having a tailgate trunk or treat Saturday, October 27th. But you got to register by the 23rd so that they know how much candy to provide. That was posted by Kathleen of What's Happening in St. Charles. So thank you to her for posting this. If you have any other questions, you can visit their website, or also it does say actually here to contact Mary at Mary Nauruzi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, at Comcast.net. So that information is put up there. Registration is due no later than Wednesday, October 23rd. On Thursday, October 24th, an email will be sent out to inform everyone the number of children participating to determine how many treats each family will need to bring. Please bring only store-bought wrapped treats, so no peanut or tree nut treats there too. That's going to be at Unity of Fox Valley at 230 Webster Street in Batavia. That'll be Sunday, October 27th, 11 a.m. in the parking lot. So you can find some good things here coming up all within the near future. This and more can be found, of course, on What's Happening in St. Charles, What's Happening in Elgin. They've got a whole lot of things here to enjoy. Different photography sessions, people promoting their businesses. Feel free, of course, to post those on those groups. Definitely very helpful for everyone, for sure. We have Brendan in the comments here. Hey, Matt, I'm Brendan, and I'm listening. Hey, Brendan, hopefully you're having a good day so far. Let us know what your plans are for the weekend. Do you have any fun plans for the weekend? Are you just going to kick back, relax for a little bit? Let us know the plans. Are you coming to Nightmare in Chicago Street? Let us know. Feel free to do so. Let's see here. Some other things that are also coming up, going into, pardon me, some of the local areas. I'm trying to see if there's anything that looks pretty interesting here. Okay. Old Town Inn posted onto What's Happening in Elgin here. They're going to be having a free sip and paint coming up tonight at 7 p.m. They're going to be creating a fall gnome, which stands just over a foot tall. And with your special touch, it'll be the best fall decoration in your home. That's going to be located at 412 Bluff City Boulevard. That's Old Town Inn. So they're having that fun sip and paint. That'll be coming up here too. They already posted pictures literally 38 minutes ago on what to expect. So that should be a lot of fun. Enjoy some nice, delicious drinks. Maybe even get some delicious food there too. Their wings look phenomenal there. Check it out. So there you go. And every Tuesday they have their $1 tacos and $5 margaritas, and they have karaoke nights as well every Tuesday. So check it out. Lots of fun things to do within the area, of course. You can also check out other trick-or-treating options. Old Town Trick-or-Treat Trail will be coming up at the Algonquin Historic Village Hall. That'll be Saturday from 4 to 6, October 19th. You can find it under events calendar on the Village of Algonquin's website there too. Put your Halloween costume on and join them for their annual Old Town Trick or Treat Trail on South Main Street in Algonquin. The trail runs from Madison Street to 62, with the street packed full of Halloween fun featuring trick-or-treat stops at their downtown businesses on Main Street, along fun family activities with some of their amazing local sponsors as well too. So they're also going to be having the return of the pumpkin painting as well too. And that's sponsored by Makety Make, Kopetsky Properties, and Fishman Miller PC. So after trick-or-treating, you can grab a drink and or a quick bite to eat at one of their many amazing local restaurants. So again, lots of fun things coming up here for the Halloween season that you can enjoy, found on many different local Fox River Valley websites, different cities and towns to check out, and the What's Happening pages too to help you. You can also, of course, check out like Explore Elgin area, enjoy Aurora, what's happening in Geneva. Again, those sources are out there for you to see what's happening. And of course, here at WRMN, we like to tell you what's going on. There's always so much going on, and so only so much time to talk about it. So, we try to get through as much as we can when it comes to talking about events that are happening. I'm sure, of course, there are many out there that I haven't gotten to mention yet. But feel free to check these out for yourself if you want to go in more detail, because there's a lot of things happening within the Fox River Valley. And we here at WRMN serve the Fox River Valley. We're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Stay tuned for more as we take it to the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. When we come back, we will then be in our Tradio segment. So stay tuned for that. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Linzess. An Oswego man, 83-year-old Alan A. Taft, has been sentenced to 21 years in prison after being convicted of predatory criminal sexual abuse of a child and aggravated criminal sexual abuse. These charges stem from a case involving a family member who reported enduring 6 years of abuse starting at the age of 6 years old. Taft was arrested in February of 2023. A court date has been set for 21-year-old Anderson A. Contreras, who faces a first-degree murder charge stemming from a stabbing that occurred on Saturday in Elgin. Contreras, currently being held at the Kane County Jail, is set to make a court appearance on October 24th. The Kane County Treatment Alternative Court, a crucial component of the 16th Judicial Court's Mental Health Court in Illinois, has received a fresh 3-year certification. The endorsement comes after a meticulous assessment by judicial advisors and the Illinois Court's Administrative Office. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. NHL Tuesday night, the Blackhawks fell 3-1 at Calgary. The Flames are off to a 4-0 start, while the Hawks dropped to 1-2-1. Peter Mrazek made 23 saves in the loss. Nick Foligno scored Chicago's only goal. That wraps up a 4-game season-opening road trip. The Hawks open the home half of the schedule this Thursday night against the San Jose Sharks. A pair of Cubs have been named Gold Glove finalists, Ian Happ and Dansby Swanson. White Sox infielder Nicky Lopez is a finalist for a Gold Glove. The Bears are on the bye this week. They return to action a week from this Sunday at Washington against the Commanders. Chicago's 4-2. They've won 3 straight. Roster move on Tuesday for the Bears. They added 2 players to the practice squad, signing Jake McQuaid and Jamreet Chroma. They released Travis Bell. Bundle auto and home, renters, or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Exclusions and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch. And of course, you know what time it is. It is our Tradio segment. If you are interested in buying, selling, trading, and or announcing to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give us a call here today, 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. If you like to inquire about things, of course, that you are looking to purchase. Maybe you're looking for items that you want to use for crafting. Maybe you're looking for Halloween decorations. Maybe you're looking for, maybe upcoming holiday presents in the near future here too. So whatever the case might be, if you're looking to purchase, sell, trade, or announce, feel free to give us a call here, 847-931-1410. You can also text the Image 360 number to 505-926-1410. Again, 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410. So feel free, of course, to also text us that if you'd like to. Taking a look here, they've got their Wednesday spaghetti night, pasta night here. This is Mark of American Legion Post 57. So thank you to Mark for posting this. Join them for their Pasta Wednesday today. Now, they are serving lunch now until 1 p.m. So if you're interested, there's still a little bit of time. But then you can also go out to dinner here from 4 to 7 p.m. 4 to 7. Dine-in and carryouts are available. This is, again, the American Legion Post 57 at 820 North Liberty Street in Elgin. They also do have their homemade chicken Florentine with salad and garlic bread for just $8, or their salad bar and cream of potato soup for $6. So they've got those options here tonight. Happening now for lunch until 1 p.m. and then later tonight, dinner from 4 to 7. If you would like to call them for more information, their number is 847-741-8143. Again, that is 847-741-8143. Again, that is the American Legion Post 57 at 820 North Liberty Street in Elgin. If you want to check out more information, you can visit their website at allelginpost57.com. Again, that is allelginpost57.com. Feel free to take a look at their website, see all things that are coming up there too. You can check out their postscripts as well too, which have been posted on there as well in PDF format. So you can feel free to check out that list if you'd like to do that. Some of the latest of news and more as well. They've got here too. They've got the Queen of Hearts drawing coming up October 28th from 7 to 11. And even some cool karaoke party with also costumes involved too. in conjunction with the Queen of Hearts drawing. So if you want to go to that, that's going to be a lot of fun. Prizes for the top 3 costumes. That'll be from 7 p.m. till 11 p.m. That'll be October 28th. So they're going to be having the Queen of Hearts drawing as well as their karaoke costume party. Awesome. If you want to take a look at the entire list of their calendar events for the month of October, again, that list is posted on their website. That is allelginpost57.com. So feel free to take a look at that. There's even some events that you can check out. Dates to remember, even also in November, too. And also do a fun word search. They have a word search here, too, so you can find some fun words. Do that word search there. They are also looking for bingo volunteers that are needed. So auxiliary Sunday bingo needs volunteers. If you can help during their Sunday afternoon bingos, you can contact any auxiliary officer and join the team. So again, that information is posted on their website. There you go. Very nice. We'll continue on here with some more Tradio callers that have called in. Also American Legion here as well. I just remembered this too. They're having their meat raffle coming up on November 2nd. Vicky called in yesterday announcing their meat raffle. That'll be from 5 to 9, November 2nd. So that'll be from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Featuring, I'm writing this down for myself, typing it, featuring 16 raffles. And also during the halftime, they're going to be offering those delicious turkey sandwiches that are going to be sold. It's $1 a piece or 6 for $5 for the raffle tickets. And they're going to be offering several different pieces of meat within the raffle. So if you're interested in that, you can inquire more on their website, allelginpost57.com. Some other things here too. Another Tradio caller has a 1977 Corvette for sale. Needs a little work, but does run well. $5,000 or best offer is the asking price. So if anyone's interested, he's located in Elgin. That number is 630-400-2730. Again, that's 630-400-2730. Another Tradio caller here has 14 3-drawer filing cabinets. They're completely steel. The tops are rusted, can be used as scrap metal, great for crafting, or whatever you'd like to use it for, giving it away for free. So if anyone's interested, that number to dial is 630-267-5543. Again, 630-267-5543. Let's see here. Another Tradio caller here has DVD collections for sale. Full set of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Gilmore Girls collection, Castle, and also Boston Legal. She has the beautiful Yamaha keyboard for sale too, for $200. And then she has 2 cemetery plots in Lakewood Cemetery in Elgin for sale. Feel free to reach out to her. That number is 224-508-5532. Again, 224-508-5532. Another Tradio caller here, Dave calling in, has the janitorial cleaning cart for sale. It's got room for a mop bucket. It also has the cleaning supplies. It also does come with the mop and 2 mops and a bucket, $50. And again, that cleaning supplies is also included there too. And then he also does have that giant ladder system that's 23 feet in length, $150 or reasonable offer on that. That number is 331-588-0493. Again, 331-588-0493. Another Tradio caller here, Greg calling in, looking for those vintage bicycles from the late 1800s to the 70s. They can be in any condition. He also is looking for those vintage Omega watches, men's and women's style watches, and diver style watches. He'll pay top dollar for it because he's a collector, not a dealer. He also has a 2003 Mustang for sale, 81,000 miles on it, charcoal gray color with a nice leather interior, all new brakes, tires, hydraulics, etc. $6,500 is the asking price. That number to dial is 847-884-6033. 847-884-6033. Another Tradio caller here is looking for a part-time janitor job within the Elgin area. If anyone knows of anything, feel free to reach out to him. That number is 847-697-9228. Again, 847-697-9228. Another Tradio caller here. This is Wood by Jeff in Elburn. He's got a lot of items for sale. Lots of wood pieces, firewood, scrap wood, concrete boards. He's got fishing lures, garden stakes, canning jars, window screens. So he's got a lot of those good things. He also is looking to sell some walnut, oak, and cherry lumber. And then he is still looking for a place for his shop. If anyone knows of any place within the area, feel free to reach out to him. That number is 630-365-9488. Again, 630-365-9488. Another Tradio caller here has a 1972 jukebox for sale. It does need some work. $150 is the asking price. Also has a sit-down slot machine for $200. Takes quarters and pays out in quarters. It's a double diamonds machine. That number to dial is 847-8813. 847-8813. Another Tradio caller here is looking for a used Toro 721 snowblower. If anyone's interested, that number is 224-305-4017. 224-305-4017. And then we have another Tradio caller here. Has a friend who is selling a truck, a 2006 Ranger, a must-sell 1600 or best offer, or you can also trade as well. Little rust, still looks very good. That number is 847-354-8854. Again, 847-354-8854. And those are the Tradio callers that have called in within the past couple of weeks or so. If you'd like to update your information, feel free to call us here, 847-931-1410. Or, of course, also text it to 505-926-1410. Don't forget, though, also, too, you can feel free to email me as well, Matt McNeil at WRMN1410.com. It is 12:45. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410 here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
B-Lux Bar and Grill, Wisconsin Dells, is the quintessential American grill and bar, with refined rustic cuisine and award-winning libations. Their honest, feel-good food menu is complemented by a beer list to satisfy every taste. Classic cocktails and our signature shakes, rich and creamy with a splash of boozy goodness just to shake things up a little bit. B-Lux Grill and Bar, classic American cuisine with a contemporary twist.
American Legion Post 57 in Elgin, Illinois presents Legion Cruise Nights. Wednesdays, May 8th, June 12th, July 10th, August 14th, and September 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. Come out and enjoy a great evening of cars, food, and music. Motorcycles, cars, trucks, military vehicles are all welcome. 50-50 raffles, door prizes. The event being sponsored by the American Legion Riders Post 57. 820 North Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org. Finding a reputable business shouldn't require luck or chance. But how can you tell who you can trust? Pro tip, the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better, check with the BBB first because better businesses are honest and commit to high ethical standards bureau. That's why they're better. Always look for the sign of a better business and find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Crime is up in Illinois, and I'm not sitting back to wait and watch dangerous, radical left policies destroy Kane County. I'm Andrew Sosnowski. I have over 35 years of experience with prosecutions of crime, advocating for victims and children. I will root out the causes of crime and be the lead county prosecutor who will fight for our freedom, safety, and security. Vote Andrew Sosnowski for Kane County State's Attorney. I'm Andrew Sosnowski, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Sosnowski for Kane Committee.
A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittleitaly.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We hope you are enjoying the day so far. Downtown Elgin, quite busy here. Got a lot of people walking downtown. Got the Elgin police stationed out front here, just kind of making sure the area is safe when people are setting up. So very nice. Thank you to them, of course. So this is the area here, of course. You can also check it out by, of course, going downtown and seeing what they are, what they're putting up here, because they are definitely, they're working their tails off here, getting everything set up and ready to go for Nightmares. So as we know, it is a big event to go to, and they are working, I mean, just tirelessly on getting everything set up. So we thank you to them for that. Very cool. I mean, it's a fun event. It is so much fun. I'm looking forward to it. So stay tuned for that. Well, let's take a look at some other things that are also going to be coming up here too. Now, here's the thing. I also want to go through some things in later October. So we're going to go through some things here coming up into the next week. Kind of give you a little head start. Things coming up here. We've got here the YWCA's Elgin's One World fundraising auction. It is going to be coming up here October 24th. It'll be from 6 to 8 p.m. So that'll be from 6 to 8 p.m. And it's October 24th. It is called One World Annual Auction, which is a vibrant event dedicated to supporting and enhancing their programming. This is your chance to bid on amazing items, experiences, and more, all while contributing to a fantastic cause. This is coming up on October 24th. That's from 6 to 8 p.m. It's going to be at the Haight at 166 Symphony Way in Elgin. Tickets are $45 for YWCA Elgin members and $50 for non-members. Links to purchase their tickets are on everyaction.com. There's a link posted on toexploreelginarea.com where you can find this information. Now, what to expect at this World Auction. Diverse auction items from experiences and unique collectibles to gift certificates, local treasures. They're going to have something there for everyone here. Entertainment and fun. You can enjoy a fun wine ring toss, delicious themed small bites, and a lively atmosphere as you take your bids. So it's definitely kind of fancy here. Fun place, fancy place to go to. You can, of course, support a great cause. Every bid helps fund their programming, allowing them to continue offering impactful services and opportunities for the community. Now, how to participate? You can RSVP by visiting www.ywcalgin.org/auction to reserve your spot or to become a sponsor. Yes, and you can participate, which makes a difference. They can't wait to see you there. So if you want to check out more information on that, you can visit their website or contact them, info@ywcalgin.org, or their number, which is 847-742-2959. 7930. And again, that information is posted onto exploreelginarea.com. If you're kind of navigating, you're like, how am I going to be able to find this? You can also do a keyword search at the top. You can even just look up auction and it'll come up. So you'll find that result, the one result that came up, which is that auction there. So if you want to check them out, if you also want to view anything with the YWCA, you can just look it up via the keywords here too. So YWCA, typing it in. Why is it not working? Oh my goodness me. YW. I don't know why it's not Y. YWCA. And it's I don't know. It's not working, but it might work on your end. So I'm just showing you, the keyword search at the top. It's good to use. So anyways, but that's going to be coming up here in October 24th. Sidetrack a couple days before October 21st at 6:30 p.m. There's going to be a paint night at Elgin Community College. It is called Halloween Floral. You can enjoy some step-by-step instructions led by Julie Kugreya. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly there. Now, the thing about this, though, too, is there's no talent necessary, as always, but guaranteed to have a great time. If you would like to check out more information, you can bring food and drinks to snack on. You can invite your friends. You can register on the school's website. And it's an event by Art Attack Paint Party. That'll be coming up here on October 21st. There you go. Let's see here. Some other things that are also coming up October 22nd. The Elgin Police Department's annual Halloween extravaganza will be coming up here. So save the date for that. It's a free event to go to. They're going to be having music, candy, and fun. It's Tuesday, October 22nd from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at 151 Douglas Avenue here in Elgin. They're going to be having some trick-or-treating, costume contest. Be on the lookout for more details in the future. Activities, resources, games, community partners, and more, all featured there. So it's going to be a fun time. For more information, you can also contact their phone number at 847-289-2588 is that number to dial. Coming up here October 23rd at 6 p.m., Eastside Cafe is having a coffee and wine bar spooky Halloween wine pairing. So you can do a spooky Halloween wine pairing here. You can join in with the Eastside Cafe for a spooky wine tasting featuring a haunting selection of wines paired with Halloween-inspired bites. This is going to be a hauntingly good time to enjoy some dark reds, chilling whites, and other eerie wine varieties to enjoy. Enjoy their signature Halloween-inspired bites, including pretzels, cheese boards, and more. It's $30 per person, and it's ages 21 and up, and it's an Eventbrite event. So you can find the link featured on there, too, by going to the Eventbrite page. So it's featured there as well if you want to check out more information. We do have a caller on hold. Let's take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, do you have anything for Nightmare in Chicago?
We didn't get tickets this year for Nightmare on Chicago Street.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you so much. So we did not get tickets this year for Nightmare on Chicago Street. I encourage you still want to check them out. You can view them on their website at nightmareonchicagostreet.com. We're very excited to be, of course, joining in and broadcasting during the night. It's going to be a fun time. If you've never been to Nightmare before, we highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. And you also get to support out the community and also check out a lot of great local small businesses that will also be open during the time. Fun events to go to, great performances, awesome makeup and costumes. It's just all around awesome and fun. Some other things that are also coming up here too. If you like bingo, they're going to be having a Halloween bingo night coming up at the Bartlett Community Center. This is October 23rd from 6 to 7 p.m. The Bartlett Park District is hosting an affordable, family-friendly night of Halloween bingo, and no registration is required. They're going to be playing approximately 5 games with $1 per card per game. And bingo takes place in the Bartlett Community Center Oak Room. Feel free to dress for the theme and bring some snacks for yourself. That's at 700 South Bartlett Road in Bartlett. So some fun events coming up here in the very near future. This and more can be found all over the web. What's happening? Facebook pages, Explore Elgin Area, enjoy Aurora, and so much more. Also checking out local calendars at local city sites as well too. So they've got here at the elginil.gov website, they've got their Nightmare on Chicago Street, which is on there. So you can view details on that, of course. Very nice. You can also check out other upcoming events here downtown trick-or-treating coming up 2 to 5 p.m. October 24th in Geneva. In downtown Geneva, they're going to have that fun event that you can check out here too. If you like, of course, going to some fun concerts, program information for the Elgin Symphony Orchestra, having the Elgin Master Chorale. We're excited to have them on here on Friday. They're going to be doing a nice interview on Friday. They're going to be having their concert coming up Sunday, October 27th at 3:30 p.m. if you want to check them out. We also do have those tickets available online for Radio Shopping Show. So there you go. Again, you were listening to WRMN AM 1410. This does wrap it up for Out to Lunch. Stay tuned for more programming coming up here, and have a wonderful rest of your Thursday.
Are you ready to take your brand to the next level?